Okay, trying to make sure, trying to make sure that I can catch the intro movie before I start the game. The intro movie for this game is solid. It's great. I love it. Let me just make sure. And this will also be a good test. Let me know if y'all can see the game all right, and if there's any weird audio issues, because I had to take a little bit of time to make sure the game was function. Make sure fit the emulator box into the emulator screen into the box here to the side of me. A Scourge says, with this music in my brawl, you'll understand that I tried to fight. You understand this? I tried to fight the last boss of the Parasite the other day and almost broke my brain. I definitely understand. The Parasite, I did a stream on Monday. Oh, let me actually be quiet for a second so we can hear the big flourish. So freaking good. My goodness. So this damn do I love that Legend of Zelda theme. Oh, wait, hold on. There. So this is, if your Legend of Zelda Orchestra ever came to ATL, I'd sell a kidney to go see them. I would love to go see a Legend of Zelda Orchestra. If a Final Fantasy Orchestra showing ever happened in an area that I could visit, I would absolutely go visit there. Scorcher says, Sleepy, no, you need those. Okay, hold on. Let me just... Okay, I'm going to then select the menu. So just, oh, I did the FF Orchestra. That was amazing. As were the Kingdom Hearts Orchestras. Dang. I wasn't even sure if they did Final Fantasy Orchestras, but that... Yeah, if they do those, I would love to go see one of those. Alright, everyone. Hold on. Get ready. Just get ready. Just get ready. And a raid will happen in... give it a second. Thing must be broken. Ah, well. Might happen. Ace says, with this music in my brawl, you'll understand I need the last bosses of... I had tried to fight the last bosses of Parasite the other day and almost broke my brain. I was ranking PS1 games on I was ranking PS1 games on Monday, and Parasite Eve would have been an S rank if it wasn't for those last two bosses. Oh, hi Vadeline, welcome in. I knew it would work. See, told you a raid would happen. A raid would. I told you, raid would happen. All you have to do is just do this. All you have to do is just do this while doing a stream. Also, make sure that you're watching the exact stream. Also, make sure you're watching the stream of someone that someone you know, and then find out they're raiding you like a couple seconds before you stop watching their stream. But hey, everyone, welcome in. Bosco, thank you for the raid. Aqua Neverread, welcome in. JCD451, Vegeta Rules, GTG Maximo, welcome in. Discount GM, Mortara. Aqua Neverread, thank you for the follow. Here, I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. I'm going to turn down the music down just a little bit. Oh, Robot, thank you for resubbing. Wiley's voice says, yeah, did I do it right? Did I say it right? When a certain character from this game appears on screen, Yes. Bosco, take yeah. Thank you. Oh wait, Bosco, thanks for the raid. Really appreciate it. I just saw that screen mess up. Hold on, just a second. Ace says, Balky in my pocket says, wow, magic. Ace Score says, it's just that simple. So, for those just coming in, hi, my name is Brawl Kaiser. I'm the. You probably, if you're from M&W, you know I'm from Flashbang. Or you might not have seen me in Flashbang, in which case, nice to meet you. I'm also stream a lot on Twitch, and what I stream on here a lot is I like to play a lot of Anti-Apple25, thank you for the follow. On Twitch, I like to stream a lot of lesser-known good video games, like cult classics, indie games, a lot of RPGs. Too many RPGs. Far too many RPGs, honestly, but I can't stop myself. Anti-Apple says, no, that's fine. But, yeah, what this is, of course I'm playing a bunch of games for, October, and I let people donate to vote between two big games to decide which one I play first. I play for the first time. Maurice Barry Mel, welcome in. And it was between Twilight Princess, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, and Silent Hill 2. The original Silent Hill 2. And it was very close between the two of them throughout all of September. But in the end, Twilight Princess ended up winning. So, I have to be honest though. So it says down below there, first time playing. That's not entirely accurate. Like 10 years ago, when I was finishing up high school and starting college, I owned a GameCube. I owned a GameCube, and at the time I was buying it, GameCubes actually weren't that cheap. Were actually kind of cheap to get. As were GameCube games, they didn't really cost that much to get. But I had a GameCube, and I had a copy of Twilight Princess because I wanted to play it. But what ended up happening is when I started college, I made one of the dumbest decisions of my life, and in order to pay for college, I sold the GameCube and all the games on it, which included Twilight Princess. So I got pretty far in this game. I think I got to the Temple in the Sky. I got to the Temple in the Sky before I sold it. But now, looking back on it, I've been kicking myself every day of my life for the past 10 years because there was like a couple of GameCube games I really wanted to play, but I sold my GameCube. And now looking back on it, I'm like, dang it, I stream on Twitch now. I streamed on Twitch and I stream lesser known video games. That GameCube would have been like worth its weight in gold to me. But there were a couple of games I owned on the GameCube that I never got around to beating despite owning it. One of them was Metroid Prime, which I beat last year for the Switch port. And then the other really big one was this, Twilight Princess. So I did play some of this previously, but it was 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I was just graduating from high school and getting into college, and I was a very different person then. So... Or wait, was it like... Wait, actually, it might have not been going from high school to college, it might have been going from community college to college. That's right, because it was like 2014, so yeah, I was like... Wait, no, it was high school to college. I'm getting my time mixed up. No, wait, yeah, it was 2016 that I sold it. Which means that I was going from community college to college. Okay, anyway, it was like 8 years. It's a long time ago, is what I'm saying, and I didn't get to beat it. So yeah, I'm also hoping... Zero Bahamut 5, welcome in! Ah, darn, Zero Bahamut, you should have been here. Dang it, I wish you'd been here a few weeks ago. I'm also doing, for those who are new to the channel, something you'll be seeing me do a lot, sorry, I just have to mention this, is I'm also doing something called First Fantasy. Like I said, I really like RPGs, but up through most of my life, I'd never beaten a Final Fantasy. So, what I'm doing is, I made a list of 32 Final Fantasy games. All the mainline ones, a couple spin-offs, like some other games, like the 7 Remake Trilogy, a whole bunch of different games. And I'm going to be playing through all of them. I've already beaten FF 6, 9, 7, and 7 Remake. 7 remake I just beat. That was wave 1 of the games, and I'm gonna start wave 2 a little bit. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of time. I'm not beating them like all in a row. I'm playing a couple and then taking a break, and then going to other things and returning. But anyway, let me go ahead and start this. Let me see here. Oh, there is also another reason I'm doing this, and it's because for those who've watched me stream, for those who've seen my streams before, I have a weird ability to summon a new game release into existence by playing a game, some game, a different game in the series or franchise. Like it's happened for Metroid, happened for Metal Gear, kind of happened for Silent Hill, although that one hasn't had the best results so far. Has happened for quite a few other things. So I'm hoping that by me playing this, I can maybe, I don't know, summon a Twilight Princess re-release on Switch into existence, or at least summon the announcement of it into existence. I wouldn't have summoned it into existence. It would have been worked on for quite some time by the time they released the announcement trailer. I'm not saying that I'm like summoning video games to the ether, but a trailer confirming that that's coming would be nice. Because let me tell you, this is a bit already from like I played this for a little bit for the stream just to test to make sure that the ROM works, and yeah, just to make sure that the ROM works. And there are some things I can already see some things that have maybe not aged well, but we'll get to those in a bit. Just a second. Tell me, do you ever feel a strange sadness as dusk falls? They say it's the only time when our world intersects with theirs. The only time we can feel the lingering regrets of spirits who have left our world. That's why loneliness always pervades the hour of twilight. But enough talk of sadness. I've got a favor to ask of you, Link. I was supposed to deliver something to the royal family of Hyrule the day after tomorrow. Yeah, it was a task set to me by the mayor, but would you go for me? You've never been to Hyrule, right? In the kingdom of Hyrule there's a great castle, and around it is Castle Town. Inventive name. A community far bigger than our little village. And far bigger than Hyrule is the rest of the world the gods created. You should look upon it all with your own eyes. It's getting late. We should head back to the village. I'll talk to the mayor about this later. Sorry, that screen transition is going to be a bit weird. Okay, there we go. Yes, for those who are new to the channel, if you've heard me voice promos in M&W, voice acting has kind of actually been something of a hobby of mine for many years. So when playing games like this where they don't have official voice actors, I'm gonna try my best to avoid. I'm gonna try my best to voice the characters. Like, say, if I were playing the, if I was hired to voice them. I'm not gonna say I'm like professional voice actor quality. Of course, no way, not, of course not. But I'll try to do my best. Well, also, I mentioned that there's like been 10 years since I last played this game. This is also like I haven't played a Zelda game in a long time before this either. Um, the last time I streamed a Zelda game was when I played, I think, A Link to the Past for the first time, like back in 2020. Yeah, like back in 2020 when I played A Link to the Past for the first time. Played Breath of the Wild. I played through Breath of the Wild and some of Tears of the Kingdom in my own spare time, but I haven't. It's been a long time since I've actually gotten to like sit down and fully play through a Zelda game. And after I spent most of this year playing games about guys with blonde hair wielding magical swords, after Final Fantasy IX, Neo: The World Ends with You, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VII Remake. After playing like so many games about a blonde hair starring a blonde haired guy with a cool sword, I figured, why not add one more or two more? Because there's probably because there's almost certainly dozens more games starring characters like that. Hey, Link, you there? Yeah, yeah, that's him, all right. Hey, you mind helping me herd the goats? Yeah, they ain't listening to me lately. Yeah. Hey, where's Epona? Pay no attention to the mouse that sometimes goes on screen.
Hey!
Oh, come on now, hurry up and bring Epona with you. Oh, geez, this is going to be a bit weird. Flipping between screens. All right, so I said that there are some parts of this game I could already tell that that haven't aged well. One thing I can already tell you, the camera controls are a little odd. I I think the left right camera movement is actually set to be invert. Yeah, I think it is set to be inversed. But let's see. Yeah. Hmm. No, maybe not. Sleep says GameCube error, which might be default or inverts. Yeah. But thankfully, this is one of the few benefits of playing on an emulator. Or excuse me, this is one of the benefits of playing on an emulator. I can change that. I just wanted to show you guys that it is weird with controls inverted. But let me actually configure this. So this is end of GameCube though, so you might be able to uninvert it. Not in the not in the game's menu itself, actually, without Emutech. Not in the game's menus itself, actually. Let me show you what I mean. So lock on type, rumble, switch, rumble, okay, mono, select options, settings. That's about it. That's about it for settings. I got a whole half a menu. They got a whole half a menu there that they ain't doing anything with. Seriously, there's like a whole there's like a whole half block down there. Or half a square. Not doing that is a big use for anything. So it's just wild. Right. But yeah, I would this and a couple other things because the I'm playing this on the monitor I'm playing this is like a giant HD monitor. So the actual game graphics do look a little grainy to me. I'm hoping they don't look like that for the Twitch stream, but they do look a little bit grainy for me. But and I'm hoping okay, let me try this. Yeah, there. Right. So yeah, let me in a weird way I'm inversing the controls on here. Okay, cancel settings. Yeah. Oh, that feels much better. There we go. That feels much better. Yeah, I would really love for like there was the Wii U port, I remember, or the Wii U remake or HD remaster, one of the two, and that would be nice. I mean, excuse me, that from what I've heard, that was a good remaster, but people ain't gonna be buying a Wii U just to play Twilight Princess. They'll find other methods, like I did. Right, you just go this way. So yeah, like I said, I played a little bit of this, so for this first couple of seconds, I know where to go. If you are hanging around from the raid, though, thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around. And if you have to leave, I understand. That's fine. Okay, just looking things over, and interestingly enough, my view of the Twitch feed, so this, like my view of this feed right here, actually does look a lot clearer because I'm not so close to a giant version of the screen, a giant version of the game's graphics. Oh, hi, Link. Ah, I washed the photo off for you. Thank you. Yeah. Chloe's a girl too, so you have to treat her nice like one. But listen, Link, could you do something for me? Can you use a piece of grass to play that song for me? You know, the one that Epona likes. Things ain't been the same for Link. He lost the ocarina, and now he has to use grass. Yeah, if there is any weird, if anything weird happens with how the game looks, let me know. Because this is kind of me figuring out how to. This is going to be the first full playthrough I do on GameCube emulator. It's such a nice melody. Epona looks happy. Well, she's all prettied up now, so I suppose you could write her back. Don't make her do. Don't you make her do too much, okay? All right. All right. Time for goat herding. It is a little interesting that the first thing they teach you how to do is horse riding. When I mean, you do it through the overworld, but from my my admittedly very old, not trustworthy memories of this game, I don't remember you doing. Like, I remember being on foot a lot more than on horseback in this game. Oh, there you are. My great enemy. You know, I'm not. I think. Okay. Ah, great timing, Link. There's something I'd forgotten to tell you. My son Colin is making a fishing rod, so the two of you can do so you can do the fishing minigame. Can't have a can't have a great video game without a fishing minigame. You should finish it today, so you can come get it at the house tomorrow. He's right. You can't have you can't have a truly great video game without having a fishing minigame. I was joking about, or I was talking about how it'd be great if Nintendo did announce a release or a Switch remaster of this game. It would be very funny if that got announced like right after I finished beating this. Sorry to get you over here in such a hurry, Link. These guys have been awful skittish lately. They won't listen to a word I say. Sorry to ask, bud, but how's about you and Epona herd him into the barn real quick? We ain't got much time, so you think you can do it for me? Starting off with a minigame. Truly. Starting off with a minigame. Truly one of the greats. You know, I'll just keep my face up while I voice this, just so I don't take as much time switching between these. Much obliged there, bud. Okay, then go and herd these little scamps to the barn. Okay, then go on and herd all these little scamps to the barn for me. Starting with a minigame. What is this, Breath of Fire 4? Oh, I do want to say sorry for missing Thursday stream. It's just last couple of minutes of work on that day got really stressful, so I wasn't really feeling. I didn't feel like I was in the right mood to stream on that day. However, on Thursday night, while I was thinking of like thinking about things, I realized that in general, with how much working remotely on Thursdays has kind of helped me out as far as getting stuff done in my own spare, getting like personal stuff done in my own, getting personal stuff done. I'm gonna try something next week. I'm gonna try to stream 5 times a week next week. Now the stream, like the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And I'm gonna see if I can make that work. Now, all the streams on the weekdays will be shorter. Like instead of 4 hours a day on instead of 4 hours a day on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, it'll be 3 hours a stream on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Saturday streams will still stay 6 hours though. But if I can make this work, then I might be able to play or get some more time in with more games, and then actually like play through games quicker, or play through games quicker without rushing through them. Link, Capoda, much obliged to both of y'all. I can cover everything tomorrow without having trouble, so just sit back and relax, bud. Oh, but how about today? Want to practice with the fences? Just wait a spell, bud. I'll get them fences set up. Oh, sorry that took so long. Okay then, y'all ride all you want. Y'all get tired of riding, just jump the gate and head back to the village, okay, bud? I guess, yeah, we will do... That didn't go well. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday of next week. I'm hitting dash too late. And if that works, I'm gonna make that my weekly schedule. Now, it actually... Yeah, I'm hitting dash too late. It actually came from a kind of... Part of the idea I got for this whole schedule change came from a kind of funny place. Next week I was planning on doing the D&D Delights bonus stream, where I play through Iron and Blood Warriors of Ravenloft. Yeah, where I play Iron and Blood Warriors of Ravenloft. I was planning on doing that next week, but I was looking at my schedule and I was thinking to myself, I really don't want to play Iron and Blood Warriors of Ravenloft and have it take up one of the streams, one of my 4 streams that I can do a week. And then I just thought, well, what? And then I was also thinking, I'm not sure if I could play that for like 4 hours, even if I could go that long withstanding it. Progress during your game, press start and choose. Yes, I figured. But then I was thinking, it goes, wait, what if I did it on Wednesday? What if I played that on Wednesday next week? I mean, I work remotely on Thursday, so I have that day. I am still working on there, but I do have a bit more time to myself doing stuff. A bit more time to myself working, or that I can use to do personal stuff. And so if this schedule change happens and I'm able to play games 5 times a week, that's where it will have come from. My hatred of Iron and Blood Warriors of Ravenloft. It's well warranted. Hey, wake up, Link! It's morning already! Well, how early is it in the morning? Are we talking like 8 a.m. or like noon? No. Dang, he's got the pretty nice place here. He's got this place all to himself? I guess so. Yeah, Link's got a pretty nice house in this. It's a lot better than his Ocarina of Time house. I remember. It's been some time since I played that, but I remember what his Ocarina of Time house was like. Alright. Wait, that's not what I wanted. That's there. That works better. Oh, hey, Link, did you hear? They're selling a slingshot at the store right now. A slingshot. Yay? Slim says, "Look, Link doesn't have a woman's touch in this house." That is true. I mean, it was. I said it was better than it. I said it was better than his House of Ocarina of Time, where he literally all he had was like a bench to sleep on and like a partial tree stump in order to set stuff on. This is compared to that. This is a lot better. They're selling a slingshot at the store right now. A slingshot. I wonder how powerful it is. I need it. I must try it. It's a bit worrying. Wait till he finds out about the bow. Talo, if you and Mallow want it so badly, just buy it at my parents' shop. Do you see any rupees in my hand? I can't afford that thing. Come on, Beth, can't you just loan it to us for a while? You know I'd get in trouble for that. If you two want it, save up your allowances or something. But our allowances are terrible. I wish I was born into a family with a slingshot instead of one with a water wheel. A family where their sole possession is the slingshot. Alright. There. Ah, good. He's got dodge rules. He's ready for Dark Souls. Oh, I think I mentioned part of the reason I chose another reason why I chose this game to be one of the games I possibly play for Brawloween. I mean, the final decision came to y'all for the donation duel, but the reason why this was one of the games that was picked for that donation duel was like, generally from what I know of this game, I remember it's like for Far the Zeldas, it's a bit darker in tone and in style. Like some of the monsters a bit scarier. It's not the darkest Zelda, of course. That's Majora's Mask, but I want to play Majora's Mask at some point. I want to play more Zeldas in general, and I want to try Majora's Mask, but from what I've seen and heard of that one, I'm not sure how enjoyable that playthrough is going to be. Morning, Link. Sounds like Fado's handling things at the ranch on his own today. When he's up there alone, I always figure some calamity or other is going to happen.
Hey!
Whoa, a goat got loose. It's headed for town. Somebody stop it. It just had to be right. Ow. Curses! I failed the goat catching minigame. The South Bridge's livestock. That's why I'm uneasy about leaving that ranch in Fado's hands. If you plant your feet while grabbing there, you'll calm that goat down real quick. If any more goats get loose, you be sure to grab them like that. This game just suddenly like surprise minigame. I can't believe I was getting prepared. I can't believe that I was preparing myself for playing this by playing Breath of Fire 4. Oh, pumpkins. See, it is of the season. Rip pumpkin. Oh, that's right, I need to go. I need to go into one of the houses and try to buy that slingshot. Even though I only have 1 rupee. Here, I'll try going in here. Eh? Oh, did you need Ilya for something? Sorry, Sonny, but I was told that... Oh, did you need Ilya for something? Sorry, Sonny, but I was told that if you came by today, I wasn't to let you inside. She's locked in herself in a room, working like crazy on something or other. Ah, well, okay. Alright. Let me try... In that case, let me see if this is the shop. I think so. Knock knock? Oh. Oh. I understand. We've come at a bad time. Oh my, it's young Link. Welcome. You didn't happen to see my little cat out there, did you? He ate the fish we were going to have for supper last night. I gave him a good scolding. But then he went out and hasn't returned. Typical cat behavior. I'm so fraught with worry for him. I've exhausted myself. He probably didn't even run off because she gave him a scolding. He just ran off because he felt like it. Oh, wait, can I see? Alright, I want to see... I'm terribly sorry, but my mind is so filled with thoughts of my little cat that I simply can't deal with customers right now. If I knew this was going to happen, I would have let my little kitty eat fish to his heart's content. Link, I'm sorry, but would you leave me be? I'll serve you milk later. Okay, I was trying to get a closer look at this picture of the cat to see if it, but I cannot. So I guess add cat searching to my list of things to do. Right. No. How about here? Oh wait, I should be able to check the sign. Fado's house. You know, let me go check with... Oh no, this should be fine. Maybe here? Russell, Uli, and Colin's house. Let me go check with the kids and see if they can tell me. Oh, there's someone up there as well. Right. Yeah, let me head over here and then I'll check. See where I'm supposed to, go to get the slingshot, as I'm assuming that's where I'm supposed to get what I'm supposed to do. Come on, Beth, we just want to look a little, so can you get the slingshot from the shop? Yeah, if you can't do that, let's just trade Yeah, if you can't do that, let's just trade families, okay? Knock it off! Oh, let me talk to him. Hey, Link, you have a day off work today, right? So I finished the fishing rod I was making. Link, I figured I'd give it to you first thing in the morning, but my dad said you just wait until Link comes get it, so I didn't bring it to you. Okay. I guess it was not time. I was not properly... Link was not properly prepared for the fishing minigame. Let's try... I guess going up here? Yo, Link, you up here. I want to talk to you. Press A while holding L so we can chat. Hey, there you go, over here, yeah. Your voice carries well as usual. Ah! Maybe you could teach my type so you gotta press A while L targeting is to talk people from a distance. They don't get it. They keep saying, Dad, what is the L button? Why are you saying the A button? What is that? Darn kids these days. So listen, why don't you go climb up those vines there, Link? Ow. I said climb up them, not bump into them. Oh, there you are. Check this out. You know Sarah at the general store? Well, isn't that her cat over there? He's been sitting there next to my house having a staring contest with the creek. You don't suppose you think he's gonna catch a fish, do you? Can't catch no fish. You shush now. Cats can do whatever they set out to. They just don't set out to do much. Anyway, that's not what I was meaning to talk to you about. Why don't you take a look at something? See that grass growing over there on that rock? Haven't I seen you whistling with that stuff? Figured it was pretty rare to see it grow in a place like this, so I thought I'd let you know. I bet you could hop across those rocks with just a quick little tilt to the L stick, couldn't you? All right. Ah, good. I have obtained bird grass. Mars Disco fan says, Twilight Princess. The Return of the Jedi to Ocarina of Star Wars and Majora Mask Empire Strikes Back. Thankfully, we start the Ewok Village and get it done with early on, and the finale is one of visual spectacle. I have learned how to control the hawks. Maybe not. Yeah, I guess I'm supposed to. Also, hi Mars Disco fan, welcome in. Oh, wait. Oh my goodness. I think this is... Okay, so the hawk visual controls are inverted as well. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I might need to tamper with the controls a little bit more on this. I feel like the game is telling me to go after the cat, but... Or not. Call me crazy, but I can listen to that grass whistle all day long. So anyway, I guess I'll just get back to my lounging. And mumbling about how my kids don't know Z controls. Don't know Z targeting. I think this is Jaggle and Pergy and Tallow and Mallow's house. Darn it, no. Darn it. Can I catch the cat? I guess not. No, okay. I need some other... Oh, what the heck was that? Okay, so I can go into first-person view with a... I forgot that those older Zelda games could let you do that. Now... So I have a cat that I should try to get back to... Oh, wait. I have a cat that I should try to get back to that woman there. Yeah, the woman in the shop. Sarah Sundry's one-stop shopping. So yeah, I guess I need to... I need to get her cat to go back to her. Yeah, I'll need to get her cat to go back to her, and then... Alright. I guess I must use the bird. Seems to be... Sorry, cat. Sorry, cat, but the game won't let me progress until I frighten you. That didn't work. Cat's got nerves of steel. Is that a monkey over there? So just... Oh yeah, this bit. Slim says, this bit is really poorly explained. Martin's defense says, you have the color saturation up? The game is gorgeous, but the default color seems to be improperly balanced. I didn't really edit the color, I didn't really edit the visual settings at all. Because, go after the monkey. Okay. So I guess I did need to target the monkey. I can check the settings. Hold on. Lock on type, switch rumble, brightness, screen ratio. Okay, change the settings on the square so the three shapes appear as square. The three shapes below appear as squares. Darkness is too bright to see clearly. Adjust the brightness so the colors on the right are distinct. I actually can't change... So that means actually changing the settings on the TV instead of the game's brightness. The game doesn't have a separate brightness from the... The game doesn't have a separate brightness from the screen that I'm showing it on. So me actually... Unless I change, like, emulator settings, I can't really change the brightness. I can check. See config, interface, general, audio. Mario's Defense says, yeah, I was referring to whatever monitor you're using. I don't think it'd be the monitor because this is... Yeah, I don't think it'd be the monitor because I'm not showing the like a direct display of the monitor I'm playing this on. I'm showing the game display, so I'm showing the program. Might be a little complicated, I'm sure, but like when I pull up the settings for the emulator, that actually pulls up in front of the game box. But well, it's fine. If it becomes too big of a problem, let me know and I'll see what I can do. Yeah, if it becomes too big of a problem, let me know and I'll see what I can do. Oh shoot. But yeah, as I was this is kind of my first attempt at fully playing through a game on GameCube emulator. So that's not what I should have done. Okay, back to short, back to short, back to short. This was a terrible idea. We might be here for a little bit. All right. Okay, Link, can you get up on there? No. Okay. Ah, damn it. Wait, I think it's close enough to shore that I can grab it. Or I'll push it closer to shore. And away, and make sure that that monkey doesn't get to it. Well, okay, there. That should be close enough. Come on, the button prompt should appear. There we go. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, that's not working either. Do I need to chase the cat, just chase the cat back to the store? I guess maybe I just need to chase it back to the store. If it'll cross the bridge, it might not. Okay. Yeah, I'll just throw that down there for a second. Okay, let me get the cat to go back to shore. He won't let me... no. I can't grab the cat, so... Just come on. Dang, alright. Wait, where was my last save? Was it... Yeah, my last save was... I don't think I've actually done a save yet, so... Oh, dear. Okay, let me head into this building, maybe reset the cat's position. I thought you needed to... Because the game was like... oh, hey, let me point out that you can summon birds. And then it, like, right after this woman said she was missing her cat, I thought, oh, okay, use the bird to scare the cat and get it to run back. To its house. Apparently not, though. But yeah, I don't think I can... Alright, I'm going to... Let me go ahead and save, I guess. Mars' defense says, don't traumatize cats. I don't want to! I don't want to! But I must return this cat to its owner. In order to progress the game. But unfortunately, Link hasn't learned how to pick up animals. He's learned how to pick up pumpkins and baby baskets, but he has not learned how to pick up animals. So says the kitty wants fish. Oh, okay, I need to get it fishing. Mars says go fat says no one owns a cat, we're chosen by them. True. Ah, so I see. I was a fool. I did not follow the most important lesson of all video games. Fishing minigame. Seriously, I've mentioned possibly doing an event where I just play the fishing minigames in various video games, because there are so many games. Like, not just like there's a ton of games already, but like many games that are recognized as really great. Just also happen to have a fishing minigame in them. Okay, so I need to go... Do I have a map? Yeah, I do have a map. I can only zoom in this much, though. I can only zoom in that much, so... Not a lot. That's... Mayor Bo's house. Oh, yeah, Ilya's in there. Can't go in there. So Colin's house is where the... Fado's house? Yeah, that's not the right place. Why are you throwing rocks there? Okay, I need to go to Colin's house in order to get the fishing pole. Alright. Jaggle and Pergy and Telemelo's house, that's not it. If that's not it, and it's not any of these... Maybe this way? Ordon Ranch up ahead. Maybe this way is where I need to go. Alright. You keep going. Let me go this way. No, that's just the ranch. Okay. Where is Colin's house? Gotta admit, this is a weird start to the game. I'm gonna not compare this to any other Zeldas I've played, because it's been quite some time since I've played any other Zelda games, but just... I'm so... Like, in most of the games I've played... Most of the games I've played recently have been like, alright, start of the game, here's the tutorial for what the main thing you're gonna be doing for most of this game. So Mario says, fan says, good news, this is the low point. Ah, good, that is good news. I get what they're trying to do and trying to, like, set the atmosphere of the game and try to say, like, Link is a small town boy. He's a small town guy in this one, just being a good, helpful guy around the village. But I know that there are dungeons. I know that there are dungeons in this game. You can't hide. You can't hide the wolf. You can't hide Link being a wolf from me, game. You can't hide Werewolf Link from me, game. It's literally on the box art. It's awesome first day off for a while for a punt, right? She must be happy. Link, my mom has a fishing rod I made for you. I wish I'd brought it with me. I wish you had too. Alright. Okay, back this way. Alright. That's Sarah Sundry's. That's Fado's house. You know what? This might be it. It's locked. No. No, Fado is that guy standing over there. And this is Mayor Bo's house. Okay, no. Wait, there are no no, wait, this isn't Fado. There are no names about the characters. I don't know who anyone is. Ow. Another one of the town's precious livestock. Link, next time you set your feet down, but set your feet by holding down and grabbing that critter. One thing that will be interesting is because, I mean, I did Dying for Life with Dark Souls 1 earlier this year. That charity event I did, where I tried to get through as much of Dark Souls as I could on a limited number of lives. And I didn't beat Dark Souls. I think I ran out of lives. Yeah, I ran out of lives like a little after beating Ornstein and Smo. But I did play quite a bit of the game. And throughout that game, I was remarking, I was remarking about how much of it reminds me of Zelda. So now, playing through an actual Zelda, and saying, I wonder how much of this will remind me of Dark Souls is going to be interesting. I probably will try to avoid saying that right now, Because I mean, we've all heard someone comparing a game that isn't like Dark Souls to Dark Souls. I'm just gonna go into every single house and try to find the right one. Dog! Can I pick up the dog? Yes, Link, you can pick up animals now. Also, this is heckin' adorable. Look at this look at this dog's giant head. This thing is adorable. This thing's so cute. I must put them back down now. They are not ready for the great journey ahead of me. Hi, Link. Welcome. If you're looking for my hubby, he took a break from working and went outside. I wouldn't be surprised if he's taking a nap somewhere. Oh, okay, I know what this is. He's in the middle of making a shield for Colin's dad, Russell, right at the moment. See it right over there? Though it looks like it's far from being done. Sorry you came all the way to find him out and about. That's fine. Okay, Link, so you've learned how to pick up animals. Now try doing this for the cat. Okay, anything over here? Alright, Ilya, I know you told me to stay. I know Ilya wants me to stay out of the house. But listen, we're in an emergency situation here. I have no idea where Colin's house is. So. Got a yellow rupee, alright. Wait, maybe I can use one of the birds to get a fish. I can't skip this either. We're gonna be seeing a bird, always. We're gonna be seeing the full journey of the bird every time this happens. Yeah, maybe I can use one of the birds to catch a fish? It depends on how much control Link has over the bird, because the bird might just keep the fish for themselves. Or... Okay, let me see. Mayor's House and Ranch, Ordon Water Wheel, Woods and Spirit Springs. It didn't help me at all. Ow. Well, there's not going to be a house. Okay, no. I ain't getting close to that. I ain't getting close there. Can I talk to you? Good morning to you. If you're looking for my husband, he took his sword and left early this morning. But I must ask, Link. You haven't seen a cradle come floating by here, have you? It's a baby's cradle made of finely woven tree bark. Oh, such a misfortune. How far it could have drifted, I wonder. I surely hope that a monkey has not grabbed it. Okay, so I need to return the cradle to her. Marziska says, you know, I think this place is too small to be a village. There's, what, 10 people here? There's about enough there's enough... I'd say there's enough people here to be a village. Yeah. Oh, Link, that cradle. Did you go to the trouble of finding for me? My thanks for you. That reminds me, there's something I'm supposed to give to you. Okay, so Okay. Okay, so I needed to summon the bird to get the cradle from the monkey in order to bring the cradle to this lady so she could give me the fishing rod so I could go fishing, get a fish for the cat, so like the cat could return to the store to the shopkeep so the shopkeeper could sell me the slingshot. Jeez. There's something I'm supposed to give you. Do you think you could carry that cradle and come with me back to my home? Mars Confesses, welcome to the Zelda trading sequence. It has really been a long time since I played one of these if I forgot about that. And again, honestly, if I may critique a little, if I'm playing this I'm like 5 minutes into the game, but if I may critique a little, that this really feels so weird if it was like stuff I'm gonna be doing for a lot of the game. like, you know, like the fighting or the puzzle solving or dungeon exploring. It's like fishing minigame and like summoning birds. My thanks to you, Link. Yes, I knew I've forgotten. I'm supposed to give you this. All right, here you go. You got a fishing rod, a simple fishing rod with a bobber. Set it to earn the cat's favor. Face the water and use the cast, press and hold. C stick down to pull the line when you get a bite. You can catch fish without bait, which will catch a larger variety of fish with bait. Brad Shakari says, go fish for items. Oh, hey, Brad. It is a little unpolished. My son called made this under the instruction of his father. You can use it if you like. Hey, your son worked hard on this. Don't insult it. Here's this fishing rod. I know it is a bit kind of shit. My son made it under instruction from his father. Like, ma'am, I'm gonna say thank you for the gift. It could literally be 2 sticks tied together. I'm still gonna use it because it's a gift. Alright, alright. Time for fish. Where's my stuff? Oh, that's right, the items menu. You gotta hit up on the D-pad for the items menu. Okay, let me set that to X. That's right. You know, just looking at this, the button layout for the GameCube is a bit weird. The button layout for the GameCube is a bit weird. Like, for most controllers with the A, B, X, Y buttons, they usually set it in like kind of a triangle formula. Well, not triangle. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm saying triangle. I like a sort of like a plus formation where it's like button north, south, east, west buttons. For the GameCube, it's like GameCube. They really want you using that A button. That's like the set like all. It's like a what's the word? It's like a solar system model where everything revolves around the A button. That's what it looks like. No. Oh, don't you? Oh, just you wait, grass. Once I get a sword, you will rue the day that you. I don't know, that you lightly impeded my progress. Alright, fish on. Crashy Carry says, hey, I'm GameCube in here. Marziska fan says, it's not a spoiler to say much of the early game difficulty comes from acclimating yourself to controls. It's worth it, though. I'm sure it will take a little bit just because how the controls were laying out on the original GameCube compared to how I've got them laying out here on the Switch. Or on the Switch controller, not a Switch. So one of the reasons I'm playing this is that maybe I can try to, like, make Nintendo announce that they are releasing a Switch remaster of this. Which even if I end up like beating this before that Switch remaster, before that Switch or Switch 2 remaster ever comes out, if I do like this enough, I would probably still get it just to have like a physical copy of this game. If I end up really liking it, of course. We don't know for certain if that'll happen. Well, I can't say for certain if that'll happen right now. What was that? Wait, what? Discount GM says, I heard the Wii version of this was a nightmare to play. Hey, Discount GM. Oh. Okay, so I can flick that. From what I've heard, like, the Wii version, like, they completely flipped... Like, they set it to motion controls, and they flipped the entire game's perspective. Or, like, they mirrored the entire game's look, which just doesn't... It sounds a little weird to me that they would do that. Like, I know why they did it, because people are predominantly right-handed. People are predominantly right-handed, and they wanted to kind of change it so that people would use... So it, like, feel better to use the Wii remote, but... Slim says, the Wii version is fine, on original hardware. If you try to emulate anything from the Wii version, it's fucked. Oh. Good thing I'm playing the GameCube version then. I guess I could have tried to emulate the Wii U version, but I'm not sure how that would work with like the me not having the Wii U controller. I didn't even think about emulating the Wii U version. Is Wii well first I'd have to check if Wii U emulation is even still is even if it's a thing that's being done right now. Okay, I'm gonna try again. Got it. Come on, fish. Come on. Come on, I need to actually catch something here. Oh, dang it. Well, we might be here for a little bit. Sleep says, the Wii U version works fine as long as you use a Pro Controller. But there are glitches in that version, like not being able to see your rupee total. Oh, gosh. Oh, it'd suck. Come on. Oh, dang it. Oh, wait. This... Dang it. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, my goodness. So this had to manually count how many rupees I had to buy the slingshot. Was not fun. Okay, can I... No. How do I... Okay, let me actually... Rotate L/select info. So set it to X and Y. Press and hold to raise the rod. Set it with bait from face the water. Okay, so yeah, that's how I raise the rod. But let me wait until it says I got a fish. We should have a like a deathmatch style competition between this game and Kingdom Hearts 2 to see which has the oddest intro sequence, starring a blonde-haired main character who carries a sword. Where like as specifically like opening sequence where much of the gameplay doesn't connect back to the rest of the game. Although I don't remember disliking Kingdom Hearts 2's opening area from when I played that. So does KH2's gameplay and story loop back in? Now, from what I like, that was mainly me joking around. But yeah, I don't remember disliking Kingdom Hearts 2's opening sequence because it was like it is supposed to like set up like, oh, this might be a different game. This is like, oh wait, this is a different game with like a different main character. Things are very different from the Kingdom Hearts you remember. And then just when you think like, oh, I see, it's a very different Kingdom Hearts from what I remember. They're like, aha, psych, it's still Sora's game, fool. It's always been Sora. It'll always be Sora. Nobody can escape. Just like it'll always be Xehanort somehow. This is one of the most closest to real life fishing mini games I've ever experienced. I don't. Okay. So just not even. It just picks up immediately from the end of Chain of Memories. I know, but I'm saying like if you had. Sorry, let me be a bit more clear. If you hadn't played Chain of Memories, if you didn't know that Chain of Memories was the sequel to Kingdom Hearts 1 and you like if you were a kid at the time, Kingdom Hearts 2 just released and then you were like, "Oh, let me play Kingdom Hearts 2 because it has to be the immediately follow-up to Kingdom Hearts 1 because it has a 2 in the name." Surely they wouldn't put the next immediate sequel on the Game Boy Advance. Mars Esco fan says Kingdom Hearts has done a very good job at setting up Eye Patch Guy as the next villain. I actually do agree with that. I know a lot of people were like, "Oh, really? Seriously? He's the true secret main villain." But out of the original Organization 13 members, he's always been. I mean, he's got some of the most personality out of the original Organization 13 members. because of how cocky and sarcastic he is. So to find out like, oh no, he actually was like he was actually messing around with everyone else when he spent like all of his appearances beforehand messing with Sora. It actually kind of works. Also, it's a Kingdom Hearts. Well, I was about to say no. Wait, he's got a Keyblade. That's right. I was about to say it's a Kingdom Hearts villain who doesn't have a Keyblade, but he does. He dropped his cool. He dropped his cool spatial manipulation guns for a Keyblade. Okay, I can. So it's wild that Kingdom Hearts 2 is the third game and Kingdom Hearts 3 is the 10th game. Seriously, it is. Oh dang! Oh, oh my goodness! Come on, Yeesh. Come on. For once, for once, I'd like a fishing minigame to not resemble anything more remotely close to fishing. Oh boy. Sim says, like, I get if that's where the story was you, but if you just play them all, it makes sense. I actually, I actually remember. Well, I think I need to replay through many of the Kingdom Hearts games to see to re-examine where I was, re-examine how I feel about the overall story. I'm honestly thinking about at some point in the future redoing that whole Kingdom Hearts retrospective I did. Because when I played through all the games on stream as one of the first things I did, but when I did it, I was on my old computer and my internet was abysmal. The thing constantly like streams were constantly crashing and messing up. Streams were constantly crashing or messing up. And now that I have a much more stable machine right now, it'd probably work a bit better and be a bit more seamless. It also just would be a lot. It'd also just be pretty fun to like go back through them when I've already experienced them, because we could make all the jokes, even more so than we did when I first played through them. So I think the fishing minigame in Cold Steel series is pretty fun. Of course, Cold Steel series has a fishing minigame. What is it with Japanese games and having fishing minigames? Slim says it's more fun than this one, at least. That doesn't take much, though, I'll be honest. Can I just give the cat the fishing pole? I think they'll get more use out of it than me. Slim says, you can't say, of course, for Cold Steel having one. Zero had a fishing minigame, too. Well, yeah, but I wasn't sure. But I wasn't sure if they would keep the fishing minigame across installments of the series. Like, I wasn't sure if like Cold Steel. I wasn't sure if like, oh, Zero has a fishing. I wasn't just gonna assume that, oh, Zero has a fishing minigame, so the rest of the games must have fishing minigames. Am I doing it right? Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, thank God that's over. Thank God that's over. You've got a green gill, 10 inches. These small fries are everywhere. Let's start to check the fish you caught on the collection screen. Yeah, whatever. Yes. Your cat. The cat likes me now. Hooray. I have earned the cat's favor. Maybe not. Slip says the first entry in all 11 Legend of Heroes games that doesn't is Daybreak. So do I. But how do I give the cat the fish? Do I... I thought the cat liked me because I caught a fish, but... Slip says, "Thou shalt giveth unto the cat the fish." I figured, but Mars Escafan says, Ocarina has a checkered legacy. It served as a refined template for action-adventure RPGs, but also began the gratuitous fishing minigame trend. I wouldn't call that checkered. I wouldn't call that checkered. I think the gratuitous fishing... I actually like the gratuitous fishing minigames. I think they're not all good, and they often feel out of place, but I just find it really funny that so many video games are like, so many really large scale video games, or so many video games where you go on a grand adventure are like, no, damn it, Jim, you need to put the fishing minigame in. But we're already working with like 20 different mechanics and like a 50-hour long story. So don't understand, Jim. We need the fishing minigame. Mars says, try catching another one now that you have his attention. Oh gosh, will do. Slim says, Fire Emblem Three Houses is a fishing minigame too. Oh no, that's one of the games I was thinking of when I said like these really big video game. When I think of really big video games that just have a gratuitous fishing minigame in them, that one's one of the first ones that comes to mind. Fire Emblem Three Houses, that is. Discount GM says, needs more fish? Okay, Discount GM. I guess so. Fish on then. Slim says, Nier Automata is a fishing minigame. That's like I'm saying. So many games that are... It's not just that there's so many games with fishing minigames. So many Japanese-developed Japanese-developed video games have fishing minigames in them. It's that they're, like... So many games that are considered some of, like, really great video games have fishing minigames in it. When, hilariously enough, I'm not sure if there's been a full Japanese-developed fishing video game. Like, there's the Bass Pro Shop games. There are those. That are, like, actual fishing games, all about fishing, but... Slip says, Persona 4 and 5 have fishing minigames. See, this kind of continues what I'm saying. So many games that, like, are really big, really, like, big, beloved games just happen to have fishing minigames in them. Discount GM says, I must say my favorite fishing minigame must be the one in Dark Cloud 2. It's one of the games I'm actually kind of interested in playing on the channel at some point. One of those, like, lesser-known PS1 games that I think could be fun. Sleepless says, I don't think Yakuza's had a fishing minigame, though. That's where you're wrong, Sleepless. There was a fishing minigame in Yakuza 0. And you could not only get fish, you could also get items and, like, briefcases full of money. I think I had to do it for a story mission. Kiryu just grabs a fishing pole and just throws a line off the docks. So I stand corrected. If you want to be considered a legend amongst Japanese video games, in Japanese developed video games, you need the fishing minigame. You caught a green guild, these small fries are... Okay, yeah. I do like that, catching the... Can I... Okay, cat's backing... What do I do? Okay, that's it. I'm looking this up. I've been here for like 30 minutes. How do I... Twilight Princess giving the fish to the cat. What? Marziska fan says, lead the cat to the dock, then fish. Okay. So I think you need to keep the rod out. The cat will follow the fish into the store. Okay. If you go to looking online, if you go to the side of the river like the cat is on and catch a fish, the cat will be interested, will come near you the house. Catch another and the fish will drop on the ground and the cat will take it to the house. So I have to catch a fish while the cat is near me. The fish will drop on the ground, cat will grab it and steal it. Because the cat can't just ask for a fish. It is a cat after all. Oh my goodness. Cat's just waiting there patiently. Oh my goodness. Mars fan says, you own a cat. You should know this. I don't own a cat. You just didn't you just say earlier, Mars Desco fan, that you don't own cats? Cats pick you? Also, I haven't been chosen by a cat. Okay. Mars Desco fan says, touche. Now, my family, as in my parents, did have a pet cat that I would see and pet every time I visited them. But sadly, that cat passed away earlier this year. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. I don't think we're gonna be doing more of the fishing minigame. I don't think I'm gonna be doing more of the fishing minigame for this. Back when I was young, my parents were like, "Oh, why don't you like fishing? Why don't you like fishing? When we go on our fishing trips, you always bring your darn video games." And I'm like, "Well, I just like my video games more." This is what I get. It's come back around. Ooh, Minish Cap. That's another Zelda I definitely want to play because that's on the GBA. The GBA on Switch emulator. So those video games are more interesting than fishing. I generally think so. Yes. Uh, it depends on the type of person. I'll be honest, because like to my parents, most video games would not probably not interest them, or most video games my parents will think are evil, uh, and are secret tools of Satan. But Barziska fans that this tutorial does a good job teaching that fishing is boring. Oh, if it's trying to teach me that, it's doing a great job there. Right. I need to select this. So he says, your parents are weird cases. They... Okay. Drop the fish on the deck. Thank you. Good. Link, why are you shocked? This is what we wanted the whole time. Victory! Victory! But I mean, I don't want to speak too much of my parents or like get into this too much, but my parents were raised in a very sheltered environment. I mean, the same sheltered environment they raised in, they carried over because it's all they knew. The same sheltered environment they knew, they carried over when they raised me because that's all they knew. I mentioned like at the start of this that when I played this game, when I started playing when I owned a GameCube 10 years ago, I was in a very different I was a very different person. That's part of it. I was a lot more devoutly religious. About when I first had the GameCube. I was playing games. And at the time, I would have never thought that I would actually be streaming, that I would live stream regularly. Of course, live streaming wasn't really a big thing. It wasn't really even a thing around that time, but you know what I mean. Oh, my Link, you simply must hear this. Just take a look, my little kitty Link came back. You named your cat Link? Wait. And he brought a fish back with him. He was worried about me being angry. Oh, just look, isn't he so cute the way he laughs with that milk? Yes, he is. Look at that adorable GameCube graphics cat. You can see the edges on its model. Very cute. Say, my dear, why don't you have some too? I'm in a good mood, so it's on the house day. You got milk in a bottle, but this bottle's half empty. Set it to and use it with Y or X to replenish 3 hearts. I got half a bottle of milk. Store things in an empty bottle by pressing Y or X to swing it, but clean it out first. Slingshot. Oh, don't worry, you don't have to return the empty bottle, my dear. You could reuse it, putting something else in it. Recycling is a very important thing. I'm sure you'd never do anything of the sort, but kids these days toss things out like the whole world's disposable. It's a criminal. So what do you say, my dear? Is there anything you want today? Thurston, please take a look around. Milk. Bee larva. I need 7 more rupees. Okay, getting 7 more rupees. Well, thankfully, I know that they can be found by killing the pumpkins. Because somebody's hiding money in the vegetable patches. Right, pumpkin. Wait, no, I have to get closer to it and pick it up. Okay. I did forget. Oh, just one more. I did forget just how much stuff Zelda does with just one button. Between, like, rolling, picking up stuff, putting down stuff. Mars Disco fan says, you never take the time to degem your vegetables? When I worked on a farm, they definitely did take that chance. Or when I worked on my grandparents' farm, they definitely did. Whenever we'd bring in the harvest, she'd always make sure to smash some of them open in order to make sure they weren't carrying gems in them. Alright, slingshot. Sleep says, Metaphor just gave me a power that I don't know how to use in my brain. I have unlocked Merchant class. Congrats on unlocking the Capitalism class. I'm just kidding. It might not be Capitalism class. It might be Free Trade. Discount GM says, my grandma for the longest time thought D&D was for devil worshippers, but I don't blame her for thinking that because she only remembers it from people doing insane things in D&D in the 80s, like slicing open their own fingers when their PCs get hurt, etc. So my parents also thought D&D was was satanic. However, I grew up I was born in 1996, so I was growing up. They still think it's demonic. They still think it's demonic in current year, at 2024. So my family's long past the point of thinking it's demonic. But hilariously, the reason I'm bringing this up is hilariously enough, when I was, of course, in high school and community college, because I was still living with my parents when I was going to community college. When I was still living with my parents when I was in high school, while I was in community college. So my way of being rebellious wasn't doing drugs or drinking alcohol when I was young. My way of being rebellious was like meeting up with friends and playing Dungeons and Dragons or Shadowrun with them. But not telling, or Pathfinder, but not telling my parents I was playing those games. I just said we were meeting up and playing board games. Welcome, my dear. Hey, do you want me to do? If you're interested, please take it. Oh, that's right. I can just... Slingshot! Slingshot is 30 rupees. Do you want to be... Marzico Fist says, well, how? Oh, I actually have another story related to my parents thinking that D&D is satanic. One of the things they told me was, of course, like, grew up Catholic. Parents were like, no. Church teaches that Dungeons and Dragons is, like, evil, satanic. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to ask a priest. So I went to the priest at the church that we attended. I was in high school at the time. I went to the priest at the church we attended. Or this might have been in community college. It's kind of a bit of a blur, but I think it was actually community college. And I asked him, hey, Father, I've heard that Dungeons and Dragons is satanic. And he stopped for a second. He looks at me, he goes, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. This is a priest saying this. So even amongst a lot of Catholics, it's like that is ridiculous. So it's good to know that. So it's good to know it's not a common idea anymore. What are you doing buying a slingshot? You know, I think you're too old for toys. You at least let the kids play with it. Well, I should tell you, if you have to run out of pellets, you could also use pumpkin seeds. You got the slingshot. Children love this item. You can hold it with 50 pellets. It's time for the slingshot minigame! If there actually is a slingshot minigame, I'm gonna be set. I'm gonna be worried. I will be if there actually is a slingshot minigame, I'm going to stop joking about the minigames. Set to wire X on the things, aim with fire. Okay. Okay, I got no more money. Yay. I have a slingshot now. Okay, bring it to the kids, I'm guessing. But hooray, I have a slingshot now. That only took me 40 minutes to get it.
Hey.
Just in time, Link. I just delivered something to your room. Oh, I see you got the fishing rod. Colin will be pleased. And it works better than you would think, right? Wait, hold on. Oh, I see you got the fishing rod. Colin will be pleased. And it works better than you would think, right? Hat? What? Hat? It's a piece of shit. Hat? Fishing is the most insane thing it's the most inane, insufferable thing you ever done? Come on, it can't be that bad. Hat? Never want to do it again. Shoot, God. Okay, well, you're at least, well, I mean, Hat. Oh, you'll just tell him that it was a great time. Hat. Well, thank you for at least being nice to him, even if you. But wait, what are you gonna do with the fishing pole? Hat. Gonna throw it out. Gonna throw it out the window. Oh, okay, fair enough. Oh, dang it, that was the wrong thing. Sleep says there was an attachment sold for the Wii that when paired with the new shooting mechanics game, like the slingshot and bow. Marcus Fan says, I mean, I could get being freaked out by people who rebel against authority by worshiping the devil. In quotes. As someone very close to my devoutly Catholic extended family, I find the whole religion is evil and must be insulted to be just as narrow-minded as those that use faith as an excuse for narcissism. No, I definitely agree with you there. That's the part of the reason I didn't. And that's the part of the reason I wasn't trying to like fully go into depth with it. I don't want to make it seem like I'm saying like, oh, all religion is bad, and if you're religious, then you're a bad person, because that's not true. There's tons of people who there are many people who are religious. There are thousands, millions of people who are religious who are good people. I just let an interesting set of circumstances in life where the people who are most devoutly religious in my the people who raised me or in my family who are the most devoutly religious end up being not good role models. Discount Geo says, gladly my grandma learned that D&D wasn't for devil worshipping when I showed her and talked to her about it, and that's all a game, and that it's all a game that explained that people that played D&D days were probably not well in the head when they were self-harming themselves while playing. Well, have a good one. Well, have a good one. I should voice him like that. He's not. The heck is that? Is that a spider? A spider climbing up my stairway. Get the heck out of here. Oh, you got it. Hope you like it. Aren't you off work today, Link? Marcisco Fan says, a brown recluse at that. I look more like a red recluse. I can talk to him. Oh, Link, it's a slingshot. Whoa! Wow, you had enough money to buy it, Link? And now it's time for Link slingshot training. They were going to make that a spin-off for Wii, but they thought crossbows would be cooler. Preparations complete. Oh wow, this is great. Let's see how powerful that slingshot is. Hit the targets and those scarecrows. I can't believe you two brats are so obsessed about this. It just shows what little boys you both still are. They just think it's cool. You don't need to beat them up about it. You don't need to be mean about it. Gosh. These two idiots will never shut up about it, so I guess you'll just have to show them, Link. Someone has a severe case of hates their friends. Alright. Oh, you hit it! I looked at the manual to the store. It says it's easier to hit nearby targets if you press L when you're aiming. I don't know what an L is, though. Discount Jim said it was red probably because it ate a lot of gunpowder, which is why it exploded when you hit it. Link, how much Wait, hold on a second. Link, how much gunpowder are you keeping in your house? Yeah. Why do you have that much gunpowder? Yeah. For when you get the bombs. I guess I can see why. I guess that makes sense. I thought you weren't interested, Beth. Brasher Carey says bored. Okay. It's not gunpowder, it's kerosene. Discount just says Link like boom. You know what? Especially Breath of the Wild Link, because that Link can make an infinite amount of bombs. He's not limited by like having to carry him around. Or at least the ancient Hylians, or that made that Sheikah Slate, really liked bombs. That is a little worrying now that I think about it, that the ancient Hylians were like, all right, we've made a device that can create real objects out of energy. What do we want to make first? Bombs. All bombs. Whoa, amazing, Link! Thanks, Link! There. That's more pumpkins have been shown the errors of their ways. Gee, you really are amazing, Link. By the way, Link, Francisco Vance's technology has driven my conflict. You sound like a Kamen Rider build villain. Were you expecting Colin's dad to bring something by here? Because he did. Yeah, that's right. What was that again, anyway? I command you to tell us. Kamen Rider build. Great show. Excellent show. Speaking of which, the current season Kamen Rider Gav has been. It's been really great, but if you've seen that meme of like, in Mr. Incredible smiling in one picture and then looking really sullen in another one. So that show is that meme image is Kamen Rider Gav, where it's like, it's a show. Kamen Rider Gav, he uses candy and snacks for his powers. And he has a really colorful forms. Let's watch the show and see what the story is. Oh. Ah, sweet! That's actually a really cool looking wooden sword. You got the wooden sword. Finally, 40 minutes into the game. Finally, 50 minutes into the game, I have gotten the thing I'll be using for most of the game. I've gotten the thing that will show me what I'll be doing for most of the game. Russell returned it after honing it for you. It's easy to use. Just press B. That really is a cool wooden sword. If I wanted to own a wooden sword, I would buy a wooden sword that looks like that. Discount GM says the smallest child would look up. I want to bathe in the blood of enemies and friends. All right. My, isn't that a wooden sword, Link? I was just going fans. It's a kendo stick or a punishment rod. Whoa, she's right. Hey, can I see it for a second? Seriously, lately these monkeys have been coming out of the woods and playing tricks on us. We want to get them good. Don't hit the monkeys. Don't hit the monkeys. Come on, teach us how to use a sword. Uh, I want. I want to say no, but I feel like the game will make me do so. Will make me so I can continue. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like the game's gonna make me do this. Oh, right. First off, we want to see that move. The slice. You just swing with B, right? Wow, it's a horizontal slice. Was that it? Was it? I think I see you do a vertical slice short, by pressing B while L targeting. Still don't know what an L is. Alright, next. Oh, I want to see that other move, Link. The where you just tilt forward while L targeting and press B to flex your muscles and stab. Oh, please, the stab. These kids judging sword moves? Oh, that was so great, Link. That wasn't a stab. What are you mumbling about? Link did that on purpose. I mean, right, Link? You're just getting ready you were just getting ready to L target and tilt forward so you could press B and stab, right? Calm down. Okay. Mars confesses. Begin the Uncanny Valley Ewok sequence. Alright, let me try to manage this. Okay. Alright, there. So... Okay, I'm gonna back up a little bit, because the third attack is a stab. A little bit more. Yep, the third attack is a stab, so... Dang it. Or not. Oh my goodness. To hilt, damn it, to L target and tilt so you can press B. Okay. Okay, no. You know what? We're done here. We're done here. I guess okay, actually, I guess I have to do it. Oh, Ink Sarath, welcome in. Okay. No. 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 Dang it. This is a sturdy pumpkin, by the way. No. Okay, no. There, okay. There we go. I was hitting the wrong button. Oh, Link just amazing. Sierra, how about you show us that other move? You know, that little twirly thing you do. What do you call it? A spin attack? Link Sarath says, this is a game I never mind watching. Like it's hard to briefly hold B and release it. Hey, it'll be very hard depending on what game you're playing. For those just tuning in, this is actually... So, this is kind of my first time playing this game. I did own this on GameCube about, 10 years ago. Yeah, about, 8 to 10 years ago. However, at that time, I was starting college, and I made the incredibly foolish decision to sell my GameCube in order to pay for college. I think even many years from the future, I will still recognize that as one of the greatest mistakes I've ever made in my life. So, I never got around to beating the game when I owned it, and it's been 8 to 10 years since then, so a lot has changed for me since then. So this is effectively a brand new playthrough. Thanks, Leek. Sorry you have to waste your time with these little brats. Why are you being so mean? Inkzarat says, screw your GameCube version. I approached the mirrored Wii version. But I like the GameCube version. You must be tired from doing all the important stuff you do. Why are you so mean? Inkzarat says, right-hand Link for the win. Well, I'm actually naturally left-handed. Well, I'm naturally left-handed / possibly ambidextrous, so... I have a... So I like left-handed Link. You gotta show us the jump. You gotta show us the jump button before you go. The jump attack before you go. You know the one where you go, yeah, and leap through the air. But he always goes, yeah, and leaps through the air. You mean the one where you just hold L and press A? Oh yeah, real tough. Oh, no, that's a dodge roll. That's a dodge roll, so no, never mind. Right. Okay, I need to get closer. Thanks, Rasmus. Makes sense. Link is normally left-handed after all, and all other initiatives except the Wii version. And also the more recent games of, like, Breath of the Wild and, Tears of the Kingdom. What are you doing? That's not it! It's the one where you jump! I told you, just L, target, and press A. These kids are very picky. These kids are very picky. Thanks, Link. So I think I get it. Kinda. Yeah, maybe not. It's... Really? So this means that anytime one of those naughty monkeys shows up, don't attack the monkeys. Oh shit! Inkstras says, own both of them. Haven't played past either tutorial. Just can't dedicate my focus or time to an RPG lately. Who are you? Oh no. This can only go so well. Alright, we did this, Link. We gotta go stop it. I played through Breath of the Wild many years ago, but I haven't... I played through Breath of the Wild back in 2018, but I haven't really revisited it much since I played through it. And Tears of the Kingdom I've started back around when it released and I got it. But after a little bit of playing that, I was like, oh well, I think I want to fully play through this game on stream at some point. So at some point, I'd like to replay through Breath of the Wild and then play Tears of the Kingdom on stream. There's a lot other Zelda games I want to play on stream for the first time. Like I want to replay Ocarina of Time because I beat the 3DS version of that game, but it was many years ago, so I'd like to go back and play it. And then also there's Minish Cap since it's on the GBA on Switch. Would love to play that. I also kind of want to try out Majora's Mask. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna like Majora's Mask. There are parts of it that look really good and parts of it that look really not good to me. But, we'll see. When I get to playing it, we'll see. Or when I eventually get to play it, we'll see. Inkstras says, you know what else you haven't played since 2018? Spyro. Don't blame me. Blame Activision for doing nothing with Spyro since 2018. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. I did play Spyro in 2018. I played that in 2020. Yeah, because I played through the Spyro trilogy for the first time in 2020. Mars fan says, I already gave my Star Wars comparison analysis. Oh, yes, I remember that. I remember that you did. Inkstras says, and the only best Zelda game by a long shot, in my opinion. Well, I won't say anything about Majora's Mask until I actually get to play through it. I try to avoid, if I haven't played a game, I try to avoid speaking about how I feel about it. Unless it's one of those games that, like, is obviously really good because, like, it's clearly left a big impression, like, a lot of influence on other games. Or if it's one of those games that's, like, clearly bad, because it's just, I mean, you don't even have to play it to see the problems with it. Like Iron and Blood Warriors of Ravenloft. Oh gosh, that's gonna be hell when I play that next week. Inkstras, does Spirit Tracks or Minish Cap involve Ganon? I'm not sure. I'm not sure myself. They might. I know that there are games other than Majora's Mask that don't involve Ganon. Oh, that's the wrong thing. No, okay. Let me head back. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, let me go back a little bit. But yeah, Ink Zrat, just going by what you were saying, I would play more Spyro on the channel if Activision would do something with it. But not only have they not released a new Spyro game or a new anything for Spyro, they even like apparently outright canceled an idea they had for an idea that people were working on for Crash Bandicoot 5 that was going to be a crossover between Crash and Spyro. I went that way. The rest is up to you, Link. Okay, fine. Let me get Epona. Yeah, let me get Epona. Hmm. Alright, come on, Epona. Let's go. I mean, well, I say I would play a new Spyro thing if they released it, but I'm also currently I currently have an Activision Blizzard ban in place because of all the allegations against that company and how they horribly treat their workers. So until steps have really been shown that they have improved the situation for their workers, and probably fired some of the management who let those awful things happen. Really not interested in. We'll probably won't see any more Activision Blizzard games on the channel. Yay, I cleared it. I guess through here. Wait, why are y'all why did y'all want to chase this monkey? Why did y'all want to chase this monkey? It was just a monkey. It was just monkeying around. Inksaras says, also Activision no longer has control over Toys for Bob. Well, that is true. So if Toys for Bob, if the now independent Toys for Bob were to announce a new Spyro project, would absolutely play that. Let's see what it says. Forest Temple Path. It's pitch dark ahead. Parties interested in going forward must first go this way. Oh, dang it. I just ran right into that. Wait, I ended up behind it? Okay. There, that works. Let's see, I guess let me try talking to them. Okay. Whoa, an Adonian. Hey, guy. Listen, I'm not sure you should be wandering around the woods without a lantern. Just because it's daylight doesn't mean it's safe. There are a ton of caves and dank spots around here that get pretty dark even in the middle of the day. Here, go on, guy. Take this. Use it once to light it and press A while standing still to put it out. Use it while lit to set things on fire. You won't be able to use it without oil, so make sure to refill it. See, I sell lantern oil here. I'm trying to drum up sales by giving away free lanterns. It's a business tactic, guy. See, as long as you got oil to fuel your lantern, you can light your way and set stuff on fire to stuff. They're the best. Setting fire stuff's great. I mean, you could set fire to grass. Set fire to trees. Set fire to people. Set fire to people. Yeah. Don't say people. Okay. I wasn't gonna say people. It's the lantern. Okay, set fire to that pot. Well, fishing rod, you've been replaced. That's right, see, it's on fire, guy. Yeah, you keep using that lantern anytime you feel the need. If it runs out of oil, you come see me and get it refilled. Hmm. I forget how... Hmm. Okay, well, I'll set the lantern back to that. Hmm. Alright. I think I can go through here now. You found a plate wooden sword. It's Talos. Oh, Talo must have gone after the monkey into here. Alright, after Talo, I guess. I am very excited to hear the, uh-oh. I'm very excited to hear all the music in all these different dungeons. From what I remember from when I played the game from what I remember from playing this game many years ago, all the music a lot of the music in these dungeons in this game was like pretty eerie, not really like scary or disturbing, but just like off-putting in the best way. There we go. I have gained I have gained an evil plant head. I have lost an evil plant head. You got seeds. Use them with your slingshot. Oh, okay. Hmm. That is running out of... That is running out of oil pretty quickly, but... There. Oh, here. Okay, I put away the lantern that time. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'll be playing through this every set. This is one of the big games I'm playing for Brawloween this year, so I'll be playing through this about every Saturday until I beat it. Now, it'll probably take me longer than, It'll probably take me longer than... It'll certainly take me longer than just playing through it once a week this month to beat this. So I'll be keeping this going until November, until I beat it. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I'm back here. Well, there are 2 red circles around, so that must be 2 areas I need to go to. Oh, dang. Oh, shoot, that actually scared me. That guy came out of nowhere. Alright. Let me search these red dots around here. Oh, hello. Oh, there. Oh, I ran right past that thing without even realizing it was there. That looks... I can see why they say don't want people going in here. Quite a few monsties around. I mean, like, they're small monsties, but still. Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah, as I said earlier this stream, next week I'm gonna try... This was brought on because of how much I'm gonna dislike playing Iron and Blood Warriors and Ravenloft, but next week I'm gonna actually try to stream 5 times a week. Now, I'm gonna try to because of. Let me actually. Oh, I should save. I should save. Yeah, I need to save. It's been a long time since I saved. I need to. But basically, because I now am allowed to work remotely 1 day a week at my job, I can get that kind of like lowers my workload and also makes I can do a bit more uh, personal stuff in my own spare during work time. Just because like if there's not a lot going on at work, I can work on personal stuff on my computer just while I'm at home. So because of that, I'm gonna try to stream. I'm gonna try streaming 5 times next week and see if I actually could like make a schedule. See if I can make a schedule where I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday work. Now the weekday streams would be shorter. Instead of 4 hours a day, instead of 4 hours on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, it'd be 3 hours a stream on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So I'd be streaming for basically the same amount of time, just on more days. Which would actually give me a chance to play more. You got a piece of heart, collect 5 pieces to form a new heart container, increase your life energy. Yeah, that'd give me a chance to play more during the week. So, I'm going to try that out by starting a couple of things next week. So, like, next Monday, I'm going to start Warhammer 40k, a Space Marine 2. After Monday's stream of... After this past Monday stream of Breath of Fire 4, I'm gonna move that to being one of the games I revisit every now and then, because that's... Visually, the game... visually and audio and, like, sound-wise, the game is fantastic, but the gameplay is one of the least interesting RPG systems one of the least interesting systems I've played in an RPG. And the story is overall, like, it's good, but I'm just not really as invested as, like, I'm not really invested in, like, the characters of the story enough to be like, oh, I have to see what happens next. So I'm still gonna be playing it. I'll just revisit it every now and then to continue the game. And then also, so yeah, instead I'm gonna be starting Space Marine 2. Yeah, I'm gonna start Space Marine 2 on Monday. Then on Tuesday, I'm gonna start one of the other games I'm planning on playing through for Brawloween, which is Dino Crisis. I'm gonna play through Dino Crisis for the first time, starting this upcoming Tuesday. Then this upcoming Wednesday will be the D&D Delights bonus stream for Iron and Blood Warriors and Ravenloft. I'm gonna play as much of that game as I can stand in one stream. I'm gonna play as much of that game as I can stand in one stream. It ain't gonna be a lot. And then next Thursday will be I'll be beating Crow Country. That should be the finale stream for Crow Country. As I'm getting closer to the end of that game, and I think one more stream is all I need to beat it. And then next Saturday will be more Twilight Princess. Oh, dang it. I need a bit more lantern oil, so I'll go back to where I got it. Yeah, I'll go back to getting more lantern oil. Okay, I need to go past here. So, let me head around here. And back through there. Yeah. Those who were saying that that opening part was the worst part, so far I'm only like a few hours in the game, but so far you've been proven right. Now that I've actually gotten to this, A rat. Sorry, rat. Sorry, rat. But now that I've gone to like the actual dungeon exploring, yeah, this has been a lot more fun. Feels very weird that it does feel very weird that they decided to open up the game that they excuse me. It feels very weird that they're like, all right, let's open up this game with a series of fetch quests to teach the player how to fish, how to summon birds that you can only really use in like a specific way, and let's also teach the player how to it was fishing, like catching birds, and it was like I guess buying items from the store. The main thing I did during that part was fishing, just because of how long it took. All right, back I go. And this grass regrows quickly. But then again, all the enemies respawn quickly as well, so... I mean, it is the forest temple. Maybe things just grow really quickly around here. Hmm. There. Alright. Sorry, rat. I feel really bad for that rat. Oh wait, this is a different path. Yeah, this is a different path than what I took. Let me try opening this up. There, come on, open it. Ooh! Shiny. Right. Yeah, I'm not sure how far I'll get in this stream, because, I mean, it's been so long, I don't even know. I know that it's basically like, from what I remember, this game is basically like, go through an area, beat a temple, and then, like, I think it's go to an area, beat a temple, go to an area, beat a temple, so, but I forget how many temples are in here. Yeah, I'm just gonna run away from these guys this time. Oh, nope. Hmm. Okay, good. There's no guards blocking the way here. Alright, just need to keep going this way. Oh boy. Whenever I see a big open area... whenever I see a big open circular area in a game, I know something's about to happen. Or something big's about to happen. Maybe not immediately, but at some point it will. Don't you ignore me! Yay, alright. This is a store? Whoa, we're super! And I just buy something! Like what? Troll shop. Make payment of the box to the shopkeeper. Welcome! Hey, buy something! Anything! Buy something! Scoop. Scoop. Check. Just drop the money in the box. Hey, drop it. Okay. Well, I don't have any empty bottles, so... I have my half a bottle of milk, but... Uh-oh. This is what you get for recklessly chasing monkeys, kid. I'll go save them. Remember, never go recklessly chasing monkeys. Yay. Can I... No, let me out of here, please! Okay. Can I climb up here? Okay, maybe I shouldn't burn. Maybe I should not burn the. Try to burn the cage while the kid is inside. Oh, well, of course. If you hadn't come like Chibi, that monkey would have gotten eaten, probably. She's actually a pretty nice gal, that monkey. She tried to protect me, so we got captured together. See? That's why you shouldn't go. That's why you shouldn't recklessly attack monkeys. Link, you're not gonna mention this to my dad, are you? He's only telling me to never ever go into the forest because he says it's dangerous. You think maybe there's a reason he says that? So I really can't tell him. Really, you have to promise. I mean, I'd like to not tell him, but it's already early evening, so in game. So, Link, Link. Hot, hot, hot. What do you mean my voice sounded a bit different there? What are you talking about? My son told me Tallow disappeared into the woods and hadn't returned, so I came as soon as I heard. Looks like you brought him home already. I apologize, such a task should not fall to you. Tell me, have you noticed how strange this wood seems lately? I feel uneasy about what may lie in wait. Anyway, Link, tomorrow is finally today. You'll be departing for Hyrule. As long as nothing crazy happens, like you get turned into a wolf or something. I think it's a good thing I've given this task to you. Good luck and return safely. If you're lucky, you may even get to meet Princess Zelda. I hear she's got her own video game franchise. And she's a master at stacking beds on top of each other.
Hey!
Hey, Link! Hey, Link! So almost time for you to get going, huh, Link? How's about we finish up early today, bud? Gotta get them chores done. If you all want to get them goats back to the barn, then climb up on the opponent and holler at me. Ah, silly me. Here I thought this was a dungeon explore. Here I thought this was a game you're exploring dungeons. I forgot that this game is mainly a goat herding game.
Hey!
There's a lot more goats. Oh wait, no, that's the same amount of goats. They're just spread out farther. Okay, then let's get started. Yeah, there's still the same amount of goats. They're just. I think. Oh, sweet goat combo. Ah, dang it. Hmm. Okay. Ah, damn it. Okay, there's like two of them splitting off that I need to get. Where's the other one? Okay, that one's over there. I'll just... Okay. Oh, sweet. I think I'm building up a new goat herding world record. Oh boy, but if y'all can't hear, that was 1 minute and 45 seconds faster than usual. Well, how about rats up for today? So how's about y'all head on over to the mayor's place? Okay, to the mayor's place. Oh, never mind. I thought there was some dialogue that was going to happen there. And there is. Oh, done heard for today, huh? Well, nice work. The royal gift Russell told you about is ready, so you should get ready for your trip to Hyrule Castle. Now, the royal family requested this gift specifically, so it's real special. It'd be bad if the representative Orden were to be able to late for such an occasion. You get me? You get me, lad?
The path before you is a long one, my sweet horse. Please bear Link safely along it. Wait, what's this? What's happened? She's injured, isn't she? Link, how could you? You were pushing Epona too hard again. I bet you heard her jumping fences, didn't you? What do you mean it's not your fault that they never just open up the gate for you? Well, then ask him to stop. Well, then ask him to open up the gate. What do you mean they don't listen? They always say just do the jumping trick again. I've got to have such harsh words for them. And now, Ilya, there's no need to be so harsh on him. Father! How can you be so easy on him? You're the mayor. You should start acting like one. You poor thing. It'll be alright, Epona. I'll take you to the forest spring right now. Once we see you in the spirit spring, you'll feel better in no time.
Oh, wait, Ilya. Well, without Epona, the gift won't get delivered in time. Oh, this won't do. Now, what's a father to do? There's no way you'll be able to deliver our child's gift without Epona. Hey, whoa, another goat got loose. Somebody stop it. You didn't forget about the goat herding minigame, did you? Or the goat catching minigame, did you? Sorry about that, Link. Well, thanks to you, that goat didn't get away. Well, you better get going and figure out what you're gonna do about Epona. Maybe you could head up to where Ilya is and see if she won't give you the horseback. Now that you have passed the goat catching minigame, you are allowed to continue.
Ah, finally. Now that I've beaten one of the most important parts of the game. I think. Oh, wait, I should definitely save. I'm gonna need to get into I'm gonna need to remember that there's no... that I can save at any point in this game. Right. Link, are you gonna go see Ilya? Maybe it's just me, but those guys don't normally let... Maybe it's just me. But those guys don't normally let people through. You think we could go to see Ilya together? What do you want? Hey, we've been waiting for you, Link. Yesterday was so much fun. Yeah, chasing that monkey was great. I was just telling Mala here about how we wanted to show it to him, but we will let it go instead. You didn't get caught, Tallow. No, Colin. They spoiled everything by telling your dad. Nice job. Yeah, thanks a lot. We got scolded by our dad so that awful. I thought it was never gonna end. I bet you're trying to go see Ilya, aren't you? Well, there's no way I'm gonna let you pass. Why? Hey, neat Link, let me borrow that wooden sword. No. If I'd had that wooden sword yesterday, I would have handed it all low. Definitely. Shut up. Come on, let me borrow that wooden sword right now. Cat. Oh, why not? It's okay. Just let me borrow it. Cat. Just because I'm telling you, even though I was like half their height, and what do you mean the Bokoblins would have just punted me? Would have just punted me if I'd been rushing at them with a sword. Look, we're never gonna let you leave here until you tell us we can borrow it, Link. Fuck you. Oh, come on! If you want to get past your calling, you better start talking fast. Make Legolas borrow that sword. Sheesh, you are my brother, Tal, but that's pretty low. Come on, be a pal, Link. I'll take good care of it. So Link borrow your sword. No. Why not? I thought for sure you'd let me borrow it. Fuck you. Marzus confesses, what do you mean it'll poke my eyes out? Hat, tilt, get hat. What do you mean you'll show me how dangerous it is? Link, don't use that. Hold on. Dang it, is there any alternate path around here? I don't want to give these kids... Dame, I don't want to give these kids my sword. It took me an hour and a half to get this sword. This is the one thing I know will help. Having this will let me know that that I'm about to do something fun in the game. I swear, if I give them this sword, and you then decide, okay, now it's time for another weird minigame, I won't forgive you. Also, they're only covering it, like, right here. Just let me go past. Come on. Okay, then fine. Fuck you. Dang it. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Can I burn them? I can't cut them. I can't swing the sword at them. I can't burn them. Link, hello again. Ooh, you're going to Hyrule Castle, aren't you, Link? That would be so nice. I want to go to Hyrule too. And there's nothing that looks good on me in this town. Well, I'm sure that I don't really know how to answer that. I think that's more of a you problem. Not saying you're ugly or anything. I think just maybe you need to accept the style of clothing. That the style of clothing in this town is of a certain style, and just that's kind of all they have. I mean, like everyone's wearing kind of the same outfit, so a very similar outfit. So, really, fine. Whoa, yeah! I'm gonna regret this decision immediately. With this thing, I'll show him. What are you talking about? Link? Thanks. Those guys are always teasing me. And why do you hang around them? What's so fun about swinging something like that around anyway? I hate it, it's scary. Because it's a cool sword. When I grow up, I'm gonna be just like you, Link. I'm gonna barely talk to anyone. I'm gonna not talk to anyone. I'm gonna be terrible at fishing. I'm gonna be really good with a sword for someone who just lives out on a farmstead. And I'm gonna somehow have like 5 different girls who are interested in me. Well, that part I can understand. I don't want to learn about swords or anything, but could you teach me how to ride a horse sometime? Can you yet to promise? I already gave my sword away to those 2 kids. I don't want to. Link already gave his sword away to those 2 kids. He doesn't want to give away his horse to someone else. All right, now Link, go grab the sword back. Take it back. Give it back now. Ugh. All right. Hmm. Oh. Hey, Link! If you came to take Epona back, you could forget it. Why don't you think about what you've done for a change? I won't open the gate until you change your attitude. Ilya, you don't know what happened yesterday. Listen, I don't know if you'll listen to me, but let me try to explain about Tao and the monkey, okay? You can crawl through that tunnel in the back while I do. Okay, over here now.
poopy. Hmm. This tunnel feels like it'd be very good, just the right size for a wolf to climb through. Aha, yes, distracted her by trying to talk to her, so that I can sneak in and get my horse and get Link's horse back. I had no idea. I hadn't heard the details about Talos' capture. But Colin, so you still prefer your master over me, huh, Pona? Was that? Wait, were you just going through all this so that you could try and butter up Epona so she'd like you more than Link? Don't worry about your horse, Link. Fortunately, it looks like the injury isn't too serious. You two can go on together. What is with people in this town? But Link, can you at least promise me this? Promise me you won't turn into like some sort of like badger. Or I don't know, some other sort of animal. No matter what happens to your journey, don't try to do anything out of your league. Please. Like like fighting a fighting an evil overlord who's been sealed away for millennia. Just come home safely. What? Huh? Huh? Wait, did it kill her? Where did these two come from? Oh, hello. Wait, where did Epona go? I knew I'm going to I'm going to hurt Tallow for taking my sword away from me. Oh, it's getting really dark really quickly. Uh-oh. Well, that took a turn. Hooray, we're done with the prologue! Woo! Yay! He is now Wolf. How's he gonna carry a sword now? Oh wait, what am I talking about? He can just use his teeth. The Twilight monster's like, the heck out. That guy just turned. The Twilight monster's just like, oh wait, never mind. There she is. Twilight monster's like, did that guy just turn into a wolf? Then we like kill him. I guess we just bring him with us. It's starting on through the chain. Hmm. Okay, that's a bit loud, so I'm gonna turn it down maybe a little bit. Let me know if y'all have trouble hearing it. There she is. Everyone's favorite part about this game. Hold on, let me actually. I found you. Ooh, aren't you scary? Are you sure you want to be doing that, snarling and glaring at me? They really did kind of give her. They really did kind of give her a big butt, didn't they? Like you can't clearly see, but there's definitely a shape there. Are you sure you want to be doing that, snarling and glaring at me? Well, that's too bad. I was planning on helping you if you were nice. That's much better. You humans are obedient to a fault, aren't you? Oops, but you aren't a human anymore, are you? You're a dog. There, there. You be a good boy. Calm down. No need to bite. You look kind of surprised. You look kind of surprised. So I bet you're wondering, where exactly are we? Well, I'll make you a deal. If you can get over here, maybe I'll tell you. And thus something awoke in people playing this game. Come on, what's the matter with you? Get over here now. If you can't force your way out, why don't you see if there's some sort of kind of hole you could squeeze through? I mean, places like this are always full of holes, right? She is right. Old ti old medieval prisons are known for their for having a bunch of holes. Oh, that's right. I'm a dog now. I can dig. Okay, not there. Hmm. Oh, here. Okay, through there. I guess you're not completely stupid after all. I guess you're not completely stupid after all. Listen, I like you, so I think I'll get you out of here. But in exchange for my help, you have to do exactly as I say. If you need anything from me, just press Z to give me a sign. So, are we all clear? Good, now come on, get moving. Alright, let's get going. Anything in here? Huh? What's that? What's that? Pressing L. After that, well, you'll figure it out. Mm. Hmm. The question is, though, where am I? Oh. Oh, well, well. Want to see something interesting? You're a beast, remember? Press X to hone your senses and poke about. And poke around. Can't run away any farther. It's far enough, right? I'll be safe here, I think. What's that noise? I don't see Don't let anything come near me. Mars Esco fan says, this soundtrack is giving me Geigus vibes. It does. Like I was saying when I was starting this game, is like, it's not. This game isn't exactly. The music in this game isn't like really scary or disturbing, but it is very eerie, or like it is very eerie. Like it does, the music does a great job of like when you're in the Twilight realm, making it feel like you are in a very different world. That was someone's spirit. That was a soldier's spirit. Maybe it's someone from the other world. There are lots of other spirits roaming about here, you know. On your sensors with X to see them. They might know things. All right. Speaking of guy, I guess Earthbound. That's another game I haven't played that I should probably play at some point. Actually, let me see. Actually, since I've beaten Chrono Trigger, beaten Final Fantasy VI, beaten Super Mario RPG, and beaten Live Alive, if I were to play through and beat Earthbound, that's the last of the like really well known that's the last of the like really beloved SNES RPGs. Because like whenever you hear about RPGs on SNES, you always hear about Chrono Trigger, FF6, Super Mario RPG, and Earthbound. And I mean, Live Alive was very unknown until like a few years ago, so it isn't really counted amongst those. But I do, or isn't counted amongst those games to most people. But I do. But I count it amongst them. I doubt you're used to your new body yet, so I'll just tell you. Think about how you fought enemies in your human form. Just be careful your shape has changed. Just because your shape has changed doesn't mean your instincts have as well. Mario Disco fan says you left out Seiken Densetsu 3 Trials of Mana. I didn't leave out that game. That one's. I mean, I'm gonna be. The Trials of Mana remake is one of the games I'm playing as part of People's Choice. So I'll be playing through. I'll be returning to that game soon. Yeah, I'll be returning to that game soon. But Trials of Mana, I'm not counting amongst those because like that's what like Live Alive Trials of Mana 3, or excuse me, Trials of Mana originally only released in Japan and didn't get like a wide re-release until in the modern era when they like ported it to Switch and other systems. It's a similar situation to Live Alive. Like I think Live Alive is one of the SNES's best RPGs, but that game, the original SNES version, never released outside of Japan, and that game only released like we only got that game outside of Japan thanks to the remake. As far as like the four SNES RPGs that even back when they released on SNES were considered like the four greats. Yeah, for like as far as I'm talking about like the four SNES RPGs that when people talk about the best games on SNES, they always talk when people talk about the best games on SNES, they always include these four games. Which again is Chrono Trigger, Super Mario RPG, Final Fantasy VI, and Earthbound. Mario Cisco fan says, good point. Lufia 2 and Robotrek are excellent as well, but they're kind of cult classics. Yeah. Hmm. Gosh dang it. Okay, this ain't working. There, that's better. So I can't really attack in the water. Where are these black things? Where are they coming from? How do we get out of here? Hmm. Wait. This way, over here. I'll be waiting for you, but you'll have to help yourself for a change. Hmm. Oh, wait. Okay, save. Hmm. Okay, I need to find a different path around there. Dang it. Okay, no. Oh my gosh, no, that's not good. Hmm. Yay. But, okay, I can't go through here. Hmm. Okay, come on, climb up. Climb up. You're not climbing up. Climbing. There we go. Okay, it's gotta be around here. But there's not any... Hmm. Yeah, there's not any... Nope. Trying to find... Like, maybe there's a tunnel I can take? Okay, here. Nope. Oh, there's a dig point there. Okay, I need to use the dig point. There, alright. Okay, so that's right. I can use the sense to find dig points. That doesn't help me out a lot, though, so... Let me find a different dig point. Yeah, maybe I can find some place to dig underneath the, no. No. Let me head around here. There might be a place to lower the water level. Or raise it. There. Oh, no. Dang it.
What are these black monsters? I've never seen anything like them. Hmm. Okay, good. That lowered the water. Now, let me try going through here. That blocks... Oh, here we go. So now... Yeah, let me just go join Midna on the other side. Please, I'm but a lowly soldier. Someone save me from these evil creatures. Oh, wait. There's a dig spot. Hey, well, did the detour tire you out, little wolf? By the way, are you using X to hone your senses like you should? Looks like the spirits in here, they're all soldiers. Where in the world could we be? You want to get out of You want out of here, right? Okay, we're off. Hmm. Oh. Looks like I got quite the trip. Quite the trip to make. Alright. Let me save again. I don't know if saving this game saves my exact... Like, it saves the exact point where I saved, or if it, like, saves me at the beginning of an area. But with my health and, Oh, dang it. Ah, what are you doing? Alright, I'm probably... as soon as I can get the get, like, to a good pause point, I'd like to take a break, but let me see if I can... I guess I have to do everything for you. Look, I'll show you all the small edges. You'll just L target me and press A to jump to where I am. Alright, time for Midna jumping. Ah, dang it. Okay, did not mean to do that. There. Okay. Alright, keep going up. There's these ropes here. Okay, I'm gonna need to go here. Alright. Yeah, keep going up, I guess. There we go. And where am I? Oh, what's going on? Those noises are pretty loud. That the Twilight monsters make. Oh, hold on. Okay, good. All the boxes are destroyed now. They can leave here. Nope, nothing there. So, you know where we are yet? You know where you are yet? Hee hee. Well, if you go to the top, you might figure it out. So, we were finally able to get out. And, and look at the sky. Isn't the black cloud of twilight looking beautiful today? You know where this is? You still don't know? Look, there's someone I want to introduce you to, but I'll need you to go to to that tower to do it. I know that they carried him all the way to Hyrule Castle, but now that I'm seeing this, I'm thinking to myself, dang, those enemies really they carried him all the way to Hyrule Castle. How long has Link been out? So they're in spirits up here, huh? This whole spirit thing is pretty new to you, isn't it? Even though these guys can see those monsters, they don't know a thing about you. If you think I'm lying, why don't you check it out? Use X to hone your senses. What are these monstrous birds? What in the world is happening here? Our poor Hyrule Castle. Hey, that wasn't the person I wanted you to meet, by the way. Well, let's just try and get to that tower. Alright. Ah, dang it. Just bumped my head right into there. Burbs. Ain't evil burbs. Dang it. Alright. Oh, no, I don't. Okay, no. Don't move forward. Yeah, I'm just gonna jump over here. Hmm. That them gone? Okay, that's them beaten. Hmm. Look, just a little farther. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, dang. Ah, there's too many of them. Did I get them? Or, okay, I think there's like one more. Ah, dang it. I missed that. I missed that jump by a lot. Okay, good. Up there and through there. So it says, ah, see, while I was away, the wolf has arrived. I see while I was away, the wolf has arrived. Yes, the wolf and the reason everyone remembers this game. Well, not the only reason, the main reason, but the main reason. So it says Impna? I don't know who Impna is. That must be like that must be from a Zelda game I haven't played. So it was Imp Midna. Yes. Yes. It's pretty imposing music for Zelda. Midna? You remembered my name? What an honor for me. So, this is the one for whom you were searching for a dog this whole time? Actually, I think he's more of a wolf, but anyway. He's not exactly what I had in mind, but I guess he'll do. You were imprisoned? I'm sorry. Poor thing, he has no idea where this is or what's happened. So don't you think you should explain to him what So don't you think you should explain to him what you've managed to do? You owe him that much. Twilight Princess. Oh, she said the thing! Even though it's not entirely accurate because we know who the real Twilight Princess is, but she said the thing! Yes, that is the title of this game. Now listen carefully. This was once the land where the power of the gods was said to slumber. This was once the kingdom of Hyrule. But that blessed kingdom has been transformed by the king that rules the twilight. It has been turned into its opposite, a world of shadows, low serve, ruled by creatures who shun the light. Ow. Ow. Okay, that's loud. That's loud. Oh gosh. Really? You only got that many soldiers during your throne book? So he says, God dang, it's Zelda! If only they had some sort of wolf with them. If only they had a boy who's been turned into a wolf and a very sarcastic goth imp girl. It's time for you to choose. Surrender or die. Oh yes, a question for all the land and people of Hyrule. Life or death? I wasn't really much good at fighting anyway. Dang it, if only I had dang it, if only I had my staff that let me summon 30 houses that let me summon 30 beds. Then you'd be in real trouble. I could summon a whole squadron of Octoroks to deal with you. That is one insane barbecue they're having at the castle there. Twilight covered Hyrule like a shroud, but without light the people became as spirits. That tracks. Spirits don't even. Within the twilight they lived on, unaware that they have passed on into spirit forms. All the people know now is fear. Fear of a nameless evil. That's definitely not but it's definitely not Ganon this time. Are you certain about that? Oh yes, there's no way it's Ganon this time. Completely different person. Someone else is causing this. The kingdom succumbed to Twilight, but I remain its princess. Not its queen though. They still won't let me be that. Oh my gosh! She's a brunette this time! I am Zelda. And yes, I'm a brunette this time. Now you don't have to look so sad. We actually find it to be quite livable. I mean, is perpetual twilight really all that bad? The weird audio static noises would probably make it a little bit difficult to find out if your electronics actually were malfunctioning or if it was just the audio static around you. Midna, this is no time for Midna, this is no time for sassiness. Shadow beasts have been searching far and wide for you. Why is this? Why indeed? You tell me. Time has grown short. The guard will soon make his rounds. You must leave here quickly. Alright. Oh, let me try talking to her again. It is very funny that they did this big reveal of her pulling back her hood when it's like, I wonder who could be. We're in Hyrule, ruled over by a princess. Who could it be? Who could this be? Please, you must leave quickly before the guard comes. All right. So let me use my dog senses, my wolf senses. You know, if she was, in Midna, if you were really looking for a wolf, really wanted to find a wolf, you could have just gone down to Southtown and get Terry Bogard. Now that's a Zelda game I'd like. I mean, he's all because of his. I mean, he's got the title of Hungry Wolf, and he is a blonde guy who helps out people. So I mean, that's like you got both halves of Link. You got both halves of this Link in one person. Also, he can shoot energy waves with his fists, so very useful. Okay, I guess we gotta go. Oh, yeah, I guess we gotta go. Okay, I guess we just go out the door. I was thinking we sneak out some other way, but I guess we just go out the door. Not that way. The guard's coming. Boy, he's prompt. Well, do you understand where we are now? I guess a promise is a promise, so I'll let you go back to where you first stumbled in Twilight. But are you really sure you should be going back? Are you sure you aren't forgetting anything? Are you sure you aren't forgetting anything important? Do you want to save them? Do you want to save them? Well, in that case, little Midna would be happy to help you. But, well, you'd have to be my servant, and like a servant, you'd have to do exactly as I say. Why don't you go back, take a little time, and give it some thought? And we're back. But Link is still now dog. He is still dog. Oh, that's right. I forgot to mention one thing. Though you may have left the darkened realm, you haven't transformed back to your former self. And you won't anytime soon. Now, why could that be? See you later. See you later. I like her. I like her. She's a lot of fun.
Curses, they boarded off this area. Well, Link's still dog. In a game like this, where the main character is silent, where it's Link, silent protagonist extraordinaire, Link, silent protagonist extraordinaire, devoid of devoid of dialogue or personality. Like the companion, if they give you a companion character, that can't companion character better be darn good, better be pretty darn good, because they're going to be carrying most of the dialogue and conversations. So it helps that Midna is really sarcastic and sassy. It instantly makes her look better than the previous companions from 3D Zelda games, who who can usually be summed up with "Hey, look, listen," with the three words of "Hey, look, listen." Mars Cisco fans, it's not a spoiler, just clarification from supplemental materials. Zelda had just come of age. Midna is not only mocking Zelda's fallen kingdom, but how she was never properly coronated. Midna is vicious. Slim says, funny enough, in Echoes of Wisdom, we get an explanation as to why Link is quiet. If it is not like massive spoilers, I'm dying. If it is not massive spoilers, I'm dying to know what explanation they give. So, what next? Did you think I just you think I disappeared? I'm the main reason people remember this game. Not the only one, just the main one. Especially for the fan artists. You can't get rid of me that easily. Listen, there's another thing I forgot to tell you. Don't think you can just run off and save your friends, because you can't. Just beyond that bridge, the land is covered in twilight. Last time, a shadow beast pulled you through the curtain of twilight. But if you want to go that way this time, you'll need the cooperation of someone from the twilight. Like, oh, right, me. So you really have no choice but to do whatever I say. Saving your friends and all that, well, that'll depend on your actions. Because you never can trust words, you know. Right now, I want a sword and a shield that'll suit me. You do understand me, don't you? So what do you plan to do? While you're here dawdling, the twilight continues to expand. Come on, hurry it up. Slip says you learn it less than 2 hours into the game, if I remember correctly. Oh, that's nice. Marzisco fan says, point is, it's worth playing. I mean, I am interested in playing Echoes of Wisdom. The only reason I'm not playing it already is because there were a couple of games I wanted to get first. Those being like I wanted to get Space Marine 2 and UFO 50 first before I played that one. And also I figured I could wait on getting Echoes of Wisdom because I kind of had a feeling this game might win the donation duel. And I figured, well, let me wait to get Echoes of Wisdom until after I beat this game. Because I'll already have one Zelda game I'll be playing. That was the wrong button. So, need to get her sword and shield. Slipper says, I will argue that Echoes of Wisdom is less likely to go on sale before either of those other two you listed. You are correct there. However, it's not really like a case of like money. It's more so a case of how long to play them. Slipper says, although the UFO 50 might be harder to get physically. UFO 50 is harder to get physically right now just because, well, Echoes of Wisdom is really the only one of those three games I could get physically right now. Because I don't have a PS5, so I couldn't get Space Marine 2 physically. I mean, I could, but I wouldn't have anything to play the physical version on. And UFO 50 is only on PC right now. But it's really more so a case of time, because Space Marine 2's campaign, from what I've seen, it's only about like 10 to 12 hours, so it's pretty short. Now that's actually why I'm going to go ahead and start it next Monday, because it was like, instead of waiting to get a PS5, because I looked up how long to beat it was, and I was like, oh, I can beat this in like just a few streams. But then as for UFO 50, oh dang it. For UFO 50, what I'm doing instead of just like I mentioned that I wanted to play all the games from UFO 50, but what I'm doing in my spare time is I'm actually trying out every single one of the games in UFO 50 to find out what are the ones I really like which are the ones I really want to play through. Because I'm not going to fully play through and beat all 50 of them. There's some of those I just won't enjoy as much as others. But like at the longest, those games at the long even the longest games in in that group of games is only is like a couple hours, a few hours long. Although there is like an NES style RPG, Western RPG, not like an NES turn-based RPG in a Western style called like Grindstone or not Grindstone, yeah, not not Grindstone, but called Grindstone. That like I think I certainly will play on stream at some point. And there's also a couple other games that are just really exciting in there. Wait,
Wait! Thank you for taking care of those bad guys. They made both the village and the forest a mess. They kidnapped the village children. But I know you're not one of them.
look at this little GameCube era polygonal creature.
I can tell because you smell like the trees of Orden. If you run into any trouble, try talking to the animals. We animals understand one another, so you'll be all right.
Okay, before I go through here, let me back off a little bit. I'm gonna take a short break because we're already like 3.5 hours into the stream. The prologue for the beginning part of this game with all the weird fetch quests and mini games took quite some time. So it says druids do get speak with animals as a freebie. All right, hold on. I'm gonna check something out. Does he chase his tail? No, he doesn't. He does not chase his tail. Okay, I'm gonna take a short break. When I get back, we're gonna go. We're gonna go get Midna a sword and shield. Not Pokemon Sword and Shield, just a Sword and Shield. All right, I'm back now. So yeah, like I mentioned in the chat during the break, but just to reiterate, this upcoming week, oh, that's a bit loud. Hold on. This upcoming week, I'm going to be trying out a 5 stream week. Just because of because of being now that I'm allowed to work remotely 1 day of the week, that actually has helped me out. That's actually helped me to where when work days, when that remote day isn't too busy, I can actually get quite a few some personal stuff done, which means that I can use that Wednesday night, which I was using for as a break night and to get personal stuff done. I can use that now to stream. So I'm going to be testing it out next week. What that does mean is that the weekday streams will be shorter. They'll be only 3 hours instead of 4, just to like balance things out. So I'm not spending just to make sure that I'm balancing things out, so I don't spend more time than I can handle streaming during the week. Yeah, I'm going to test it out next week, and if it works, then then what I'm going to do is I'll stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for about 3 hours. So from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. on those for me on those days, and then Saturday streams will still be 6 hours long. And then if this does work, if this does work, what I could actually do, depending on what games I'm playing or what's going on, or what I'm doing, I could if I'm doing this 5 day a week, this 5 streams a week schedule, I could potentially play like 3 really big games in a week. Because like I'd have the Saturday stream where I'd play one game for 6 hours. I could play a second big game 2 days of the week, 2 of the weekdays. That's 6 hours, and a third big game, 2 days of the week. That's another 6 hours. 6 hours for that game. So yeah, if this all works out, I could set things up to where I could play like 3 big games in a week and make good progress on them. Because I don't want to just only play big games, but a lot of the games on my back, a lot of the games from People's Choice, a lot of the games from remaining games from People's Choice, a lot of the remaining games from D&D Delights, a lot of the games from remaining from First Fantasy that I need to play. So almost all the remaining Final Fantasy games I need to play for First Fantasy, and a lot of games that I am really interested in playing are all like bigger games. Slip says we Brawl. Thank you. Rise of Fan says, I still got to play that one. Symphony Night played it last year for Brawloween. Quite fun. The final boss is an asshole. Make sure you've leveled up and got a bunch of. Make sure you've leveled up and gotten really strong equipment, or you've over-leveled and gotten really strong equipment to deal with them. I almost got to the end of Symphony Night, but I did not. I had to stop it last year because I could not beat Dracula's final fight. What I'm planning on doing is when I get the chance, play more, like grind more in Symphony of the Night in my spare time, and then do a stream where I come back and I beat up Dracula in that game. Oh, how did it come to this? The children, please say nothing's happened. Please forgive your good for nothing father. Well, at least there's not some giant dog wandering around the village. I'd be terrified if that happened. Marziska fan says the OST to the Night Warriors OVA is amazing, though. Oh gosh, it's been a long time since I've seen the Darkstalkers OVA. The Darkstalkers games are like I always end up either on stream or off stream. I always play the Darkstalkers games around October. What I've actually done is I've looked up some different things to watch this year around Halloween. I'm gonna watch the things I always watch, which is like I always watch rewatch Young Frankenstein and watch the 1999 Brendan Fraser Mummy film every Halloween. I'm gonna watch some new things for the first time as well this year. I'm gonna try to watch some anime movies or OVA that I haven't seen before. Like the big one I'm thinking of watching is like Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust, because from what I've seen of that movie, like the art style in it is gorgeous. I also might rewatch some of the Scooby-Doo movies I've already seen, because some of them are just... Some of them are a lot of fun to watch. Oh, about the shield. Hey, shh, not so loud. Sneak. I checked as we discussed. So that shield is still in your house, right? Oh, yeah, it should be in our storage loft. Good. Oh, grab it quick as you can. Russell got wounded pretty bad, so we can't go search for the kids. I'll take over for him. But Russell had a sword, Mayor, and he still got hurt. If you're unarmed, you're done for. I'll be fine. The sword we were going to present to the royal family should still be at Russell's house. Oh, yeah? Alright, I understand. I'll hurry up and get that shield. You just wait here. Oh, no, good. It's a dog! Run! Oh, I'm terrified of dogs. Wow, they're really that terrified of a dog, aren't they? They're really that terrified of wolves, aren't they? That's not a bad... But anyway, that's not a bad bit of information you heard, huh? Look at that open window. This village is full of idiots. So... we should jump up there. But from where? Nighttime walks are so nice, aren't they? I hope I find something good buried today. I love digging holes and looking for treasure. Use your X senses and use Y to dig where you can see anything strange. You'll dig something up. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. But monster, you've returned for more, haven't you? But my daughter, return her! And take this! I summon bird in attack mode! Versus, he summoned birds in attack mode. Ah, dang it, I can't climb. Oh, hello. Were you attacked by that hawk? You're no match for him. He was summoned in attack mode. I'm sorry, that person calling the hawk is my master's... I'm sorry, that person calling the hawk is my associate's husband. You can sneak up from behind and scare him. Meow. I don't believe any cat would call a person their master. They would just call them associate. They just call them associate or acquaintance. Come on, let's get up on that roof from here and scare that guy. Look at him posing like he's all important. Wait until he sees us. Well, that worked. Okay, get the shield. If Mars Esco fan says, my employee is really acting insubordinate lately, I must apologize for that. Meow. My employee, that's what cats would call people. If cats could talk, that's what they would call people. That's what they would call people. My employee. Ooh, pumpkins. Alright, I'm gonna try. Ah, sorry, pumpkins. He found it, found it. You got the Ordon shield. Press L to defend yourself, but beware, if it's touched by a fire, it will burn. Alright. Well, I don't know. I don't think we're gonna have this for too long. It looks kinda cheap. Alright then, next is a sword. Hurry up and get one. You should know. You ought to know. You're already all the best wolves have giant blades that they carry with that they swing with their mouths. She's right, you know. Oh, right. Probably need to go up the owie. Yes, now how do I leave? I cannot open the door. Can I? No. Oh, just go out the window. No. Yeah, I just need to go out the window. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Hey, what was that sound? The children couldn't have returned, could they? I gotta go out and search one last time. You get inside the house. Place the sword that was to be our gift to Hyrule on the couch. If the mayor comes for it, please give it to him. But, darling, your injuries. I would make a joke about this being Metal Wolf Solid with how much sneaking around I'm doing, but there already was a character named after wolves in Metal. But there already were wolves in Metal Gear Solid, and a character named after wolves in Metal Gear Solid. Uh-oh. Maybe try climbing up around here. Maybe I can sneak around here if I try. Oh. Well, if she finds me, then I'm kind of screwed, so. Yeah, if she sees me, then if she sees Link, then she's gonna alert him, so. Back to the water. Maybe I could try making my way around here. Okay, nope, can't jump up. Can't. Come on, Link. Ow. Grab up. Just grab up there. Well. Alright, here we go. Okay, time to find this cool sword from Midna. It just looks the exact same as it just looks like the exact same as that other guy's sword. You got the sword on the Ordon sword, the Swordon, if you will. The sword crafted by Russell, the best swordsman in Ordon, as a tribute to the royal family. Link will be. It will. This was a blade developed by Russell, the greatest swordsman in Ordon Village, in order to be a gift to the royal family. Link will yeet it off. Link will throw it into the nearest pit he sees as soon as he gets one that looks slightly cooler. All right, so now you have a sword. Looks like it could actually be useful when you Looks like it could actually be useful when you concentrate, and don't mess up the stealth mini game. Hey, it's uncalled for. Wait until after I've messed up the stealth mini. Wait until after I mess up the stealth mini game to start saying that. Oh wait, hold on. Stream's really messing up. Just a second. Just give me a second. Yeah, the stream's quality is really dropping. Is everything connected or? Nope. Okay, things are still messing up. I'm gonna disconnect.